What up, guys? We are live, episode 896. Here we go. Make sure my audio is good. Check, check. Me. Here we go. Boys and girls, it's time for the crypto. What's up, guys?
It's a sheep token going to the moon.
What is up, Magni?
Gonna make us all rich. The DJ protocol.
Today, Elon Musk doing some crazy shit. If you haven't heard, Twitter is now Doge Twitter. Yeah, you go to Twitter now.
Oh,
you
what?
don't see a bird anymore. You even know that?
Nope.
Oh, you just
What the
just getting
fuck?
up. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
wow,
crazy.
what?
He changed the logo, dude. It's now Dogecoin.
Oh man, that's awesome.
So yeah, Dogecoin fucking ripped today. Like 30%
yeah.
or some shit. Yeah, dude. So that means all the meme coins, Shiba Inu is gonna follow and all that shit. So yeah, let's check it out.
That's solid,
Yeah.
man. Fuck yeah.
Fucking rip, dude. It's a good little fucking from the bottom to the top. We had like 36%. So yeah, I'm definitely in Doge long. I'm gonna be long on Doge for quite some time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So yeah. Well played, Elon Musk. Let me tell you. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get the bird back. Something tells me he's gonna keep that there because he's a big fucking he's a big Dogecoin holder too. So without coming out and and actually getting into any SEC trouble, he just suddenly changes the look.
And pump.
Yeah, and boom, there he goes. Fuck y'all. Oh, yeah, Zen train. Yeah, I'm on the Zen train too. I think I got is Zen fucking still doing his thing? I don't know where Zen is currently at the fucking moment. Get this genie bullshit off my screen. Let's see where Zen's at. Did that ever end up doing anything? Nope. Just straight down and to the right. And yeah. I think Zen hit an all-time high today. Yes, it did. Hex still being Hex, sitting at 7.8 cents. Let's get over here to the DAP of the year. We got 12 people out there, guys. Welcome to the stream. If you're new to the channel, like it, subscribe, all that good shit. We're here every day at 4:20. And yeah, here we go.
Put the like button. Fuck yeah. Put the like button. Put the like button. Put the like button. Put the like button. Fuck yeah. Put the like button. 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 Fuck yeah.
All right. Now, yeah. I got a notification. Allocation price reduction. Oh, they reduced the gas fee.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
On auto allocation reduction, whatever the fuck. $929.90. Holy shit. Go ahead and set timer for 7 minutes and 30 seconds.
7
for that to run
minutes
out.
and 30 seconds. Counting down.
do the the number one DAPA last year. Shit. uh, let's see.
Oh fuck.
You ain't pumping dumb shit. What are you talking about? You must not like Elon Musk or something. Call me crazy. What's going on? I scalped like $400 on that this morning. I don't think that's crazy.
That's smart. That's good money.
Yeah, that's buying the news, or buying the rumor or whatever. But the rumor was already out. If we missed it yesterday, though, like apparently there was this he posted this yesterday, and it's the cop pulling the Doge guy over. His license, like the bird. That's an old photo. So yeah, if we had caught that little hint yesterday, yeah.
Oh yeah, that would have been a great time to buy in, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So. Yep. But this is a long time coming now. Like if you look at the post that like there was a post from a year ago. Heard this in a Twitter space I was in earlier. Where is it? Yeah, right here. Here's a post from 1 year ago when he was commenting, or he was having with the Wall Street Bets chairman. Just buy Twitter and change the bird logo to a Doge. That would be sick. This was 3/26 of 22. So that was a year ago. They were already having this conversation, right? Yeah. So funny, dude. And here we are. We have Doge Twitter now.
Fuck yeah. That's awesome.
I think Elon Musk's a badass, dude. He's such a proponent of fucking crypto, and yeah, he might be the biggest holder of Doge, but you know what? He knows what it's just going to change some people's lives.
He knows what's up.
Yeah. He knows it did change some people's lives. Like anybody like bought Dogecoin just a few years ago, man. What, it was fucking fractions of a penny, dude. They're lit. Yep. Now you look at it today, Dogecoin is number 8. We just passed fucking we're about to pass Cardano. XRP and BNB are the only ones ahead of us, really. So like, I say us like I'm a Dogecoin maxi now. What I was saying.
What up?
How you doing, man?
Good.
Hey, dude. How you doing?
I'm in a good mood today, man.
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude. Let me see. What's up, IR Filter? How you doing, man?
What's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
Sorry, dude. I forgot my safety vest.
Where's DS? He needs to come on and tell us his story of the day. So that project that came in and did that the AMA and we were grilling them. Well,
yeah.
Apparently, like they were trying to kick DS out of the fucking off their like Gnosis, their what do you call it, wallet, the multi-sig, and him and fucking 2 other of his homies were on the multi-sig from the other project because they were like, I guess they fucking fucked everybody. They were trying to take everybody's money or something. So they kicked them off. They kicked them off and fucking now they're refunding everybody. Like,
damn.
The dude's a fucking shitbag, man. We were like, we had that feeling when he came on, like, and he didn't know shit about his fucking project.
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna come in here and try to get us to invest in your shit? You don't even know how it works. Like,
yeah. Because I grilled his ass, dude. I just popped in just in time. Everyone was like, "It's a shit show," and I jumped in and was like, "So can you answer any fucking questions?"
Yeah, it was fucking hilarious, dude. People are stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. One of their investors was able to explain it. Like, I was like, "What?"
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one. Fucking oath. That was funny as fuck. That one.
Yeah, I was like, you're not even on the team and you can explain it? Are you kidding me?
Dude, that was such a fucking shit show.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Like, wow. Like, never.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay. Look, honestly, I've seen shittier projects with more competency in presenting a fucking pitch deck than that.
I know, dude.
Like, oh man.
What the hell? Oh, I got the wrong one.
Yeah.
Tuesday. That's a high
Become trying to be a little wannabe Richard Hart with like expensive shit. No, that just tells me you're materialistic. You're about that trying to get that money. You know, it's a different mindset.
Yep.
When I had those fucking couple million sitting in my wallet, like I looked like the biggest shitbag ever, other than I had nice vehicles. No, I'm not. Did you get in that one, Sheep?
No. No, I'm doing bigger and better things with my money.
Someone was sharing that in our chat, and I wanted to delete it, but I thought maybe you were approving that.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, they can talk about it. It's just something to try to help out Drip, but like I'm good. I'm good.
What? How the fuck is it, bro? I check it every so often, and I keep the browser up. I'm still so
I know.
far down.
I just got like something. I'm still down like 40 BNB, but you know, I got something the other day.
What did they do? A little injection or something?
No, I haven't done shit. It's just leftovers from back in the day.
It sucks that like out of all the site's up and running, but the clock doesn't work where you can see what day it is, how long you have. But
yeah,
boy,
I know. But it still works, though. You can still stake and shit.
Yeah, I've done all that shit without.
I guess they just decided to stop doing shit with it. Stop.
Yeah, I got back out. I've gotten back out $1,221.85 out of my 2,000 I put in BUSD, and then out of my 17 BNB I put in, I've gotten back 13.149.
Yeah, my BUSD stakes are so small, like it costs more in gas to.
That's where mine are at now. It's not even worth it anymore.
So like, I should have made them bigger, but that was my fault. Whatever.
Dude, I even took the time.
I shouldn't even touched it. I should have just fucking stayed away. Is what I should have done.
Yeah, right. Well, I took all mine, and eventually, till like it took a while, like months and months. But eventually, now I only have one stake on each. Like I would take all my stakes and stake them to where they'd come up together. And even with all of them staked as one stake, it's still not worth it, dude. I've got like a 100 or 200 day stake. I think it's 120 days. That's over halfway done, and it's made me like 12 cents or some shit.
Holy shit.
It's something really bad. Let's see what it is. 18 cents, almost 19 cents.
It's going to be nice.
Almost 19 cents in like 4 or 5 months.
So early price is going up. Good shit. Good shit. I hope everybody makes a shitload of money on it. I'm in a Dogecoin long. I don't care.
1, 2, 3. Boy.
I'll make like $20,000 by the time it hits 20 cents.
Hey, so is Elon using Doge on Twitter as a payment source?
He's going to be doing something with it, man.
What was that little screenshot you showed of the Doge head?
Doge is the fucking Twitter logo now.
Oh, that's the Twitter logo now?
It's the Twitter logo, dude. When you log into the site, you see a Doge now. And instead of the bird.
You don't see the little bird.
Have you not been on Twitter today? No, he changed it, dude. The bird is gone, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, if you're not in Doge, you probably should be, because this is going to be, not financial advice, but we know Elon Musk, dude. He don't fuck around, dude. He's gonna fucking pump the shit because he's one of the biggest holders. He wants people to fucking succeed in crypto. He's a big proponent of fucking digital assets, and yeah. That's all I got to say about that, honestly.
Magni, it probably did cost you more to turn on your laptop.
If you guys don't see what he's doing, if you guys don't see what he's doing and don't think he's one of the fucking biggest baddest motherfuckers in crypto, in the world in general, but
love him or hate him, if he tweets something or says something, he makes the market move.
Yep.
It sucks to know one man can do that.
He just changed the logo. That was it. He didn't even say shit. He just like, here you go. The old switcheroo. Yeah. So, And Dogecoin's still sitting up there, man. It's like it's right there, dude. It's in the top 10. It's a top 10 crypto, dude.
You
Fast
fucking Cali
Polygon,
boys.
Solana, Polkadot, fucking all that shit, man.
Look at Cross. He's such a Bay Area Cali boy.
I know, dude. Dope.
Everything's got to be about identity.
Yeah, it was like 40% to the top, from the bottom to the top. Yeah. But yeah, you see where Dogecoin's sitting. It's getting a lot of fucking, look, it's the only one that's straight up boner, and everything else is just fucking whatever.
Outfit. What is this? Outfit in his Twitter profile, some satanic outfit. What? Let's see. Pull it up live, BlackSheep. What is he talking about? Pull up Elon on Twitter.
He can do what he wants. Just pump my bags.
That's right.
That outfit.
Look upon my field.
Oh yeah,
where
those
I
are
grow
like
my
the horns or something of the.
Oh, the Baphomet horns.
Alas, there are none to give.
The Baphomet is that like that goat head thing.
Oh no, let's not buy Dogecoin and get rich now because he's got fucking Satan on his shirt. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Oh my god, love it. So let's see here. Oh yeah, where am I at on this swap? Summer.
Oh fuck.
Where are we at? Set timer for. Don't do it, Shane.
3 minutes.
No, 35 to 56. That's 21 minutes. Set timer for 21
3 minutes.
21 minutes.
Yeah.
I have to be quicker. I have to be quicker than you. You're gonna fuck it up. I wonder if it would even listen to you.
I used to
Set
sometimes
timer
be
for-
able to get 3 minutes.
There's already a 21-minute timer.
Oh.
3 minutes.
It did it.
Counting down.
That's funny.
Yeah, I used to sometimes get Rhino when he.
Yo,
What
that's
he said
fucking
is-
sick. What I just did.
21 minutes.
Fuck yeah. Cool.
21
3
minutes.
minutes.
There's already a 3-minute timer. 21 minutes.
No, I got it. There's already a 3-minute timer going. So we'll do that in a few minutes. Back to the getting my gas for fear fuck today. Let's see, do a 0.1 here. Monday. Oh yeah, I gotta fucking sell first. What's the price? 41 here and 40 here.
Nothing and
Cool.
nothing. Yeah, 41 and 40.
Yeah. All right.
That's the best thing about the DripFi app, our website. It gives them both to you right there, side by side.
Yeah.
I'm letting my drip account build up, man. I'm still compounding.
I've been in compound mode.
Yeah, I'm compounding 4 days a week on all these accounts.
Hey, that's why the price started dumping again. Remember, I told you guys every time I start compounding, the price dumps. I started compounding like 100% about a week ago, and it's just gone down since.
I
Sorry.
need like a button for fucking for your mic's
For butt
popping,
fucking?
Shane. No.
You need a button for butt fucking.
Like the butt fucking.
You need some help. You Vegas people are weird. People are weird. I'm not one of them anymore. I'm now a Renonian,
Right.
not a Las Vegan.
What the fuck is this shit? Revoke my spending. Why is it not on approve anymore? Did he do a change to the contract?
You on
Oh.
Pancake Swap?
No, we're good. It's just like sometimes this button lags and it says it's off when it's actually on, so it won't let you. I don't know why.
Ooh, Furio's under 8 cents now.
Uh-oh.
Who's been Fury fucked? Guilty.
Right.
Do you know what I've noticed with the fur pool? So almost the exact same amount that my stake has lost value in the time I've been waiting for the 30 days, I've gained almost the exact same amount in available. I almost feel like they just like take it from one spot and put it to the other to make it look like you're getting something.
Oh, yep, yeah. Pancake Swap have done their V3 router upgrade, so that's why you're getting asked to reapprove everything.
So then expect to potentially have to approve shit?
Yes.
Huh.
Yes, it looks like they have upgraded their router to V3 now, which means like a shitload of upgrades and stuff.
Now they
don't know
claim
exactly
to be
what,
decentralized. How do they keep upgrading it every year or two?
Well, look, the contracts themselves, you know, they get upgraded, you know, by the fucking Pancake Swap team, like any other team runs their project. Obviously, you know, it's not decentralized to that matter, but the swap contracts are decentralized in that the pairs that are created by the factory are owned by the factory contract. Anyone can create liquidity. There's no restriction on that. And the factory itself cannot delete or restrict pairs. There's no admin powers over that. So that's how they sort of claim that they're decentralized, is that, you know, the swap can't be fucked with. Anyone can create a pair. Anyone can add or remove liquidity, all that sort of shit.
I might not make anything on drip today. Because it's all going to fucking gas.
Pretty bad when fucking BSC, you're not making enough on something for BSC to cover gas.
Right.
I know, right?
Could you imagine if Furio would have been on Ethereum? It wouldn't have been worth fucking keep going since it was probably like $1.
Huh. I might have to do these like every 3 days now. But then I'll be loaded up with fur that I can't really sell. Because I only have a certain amount of wallets I can sell it from. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess I could. I mean, that's what I'll do. I'll just wait a day. Just do the withdrawal today and then sell them tomorrow. Possibly. Yep. Basically, everything's just going to. Yep. Filled up my gas tanks though.
Nice.
Ain't filling your truck's gas tank though.
No. My truck's still in the shop. They're still working on the. I'll get it tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
I guess it was a lot more of a job than they thought it was, because that bumper is pretty complicated to take off because it's got the skid plate underneath it and all that fucking complicated shit they gotta. So, but they're charging me pretty much either about the same or less than the dealer would have charged, and I know the dealer would have charged a lot more for the maintenance over there. So,
oh yeah,
for the oil change, they would probably charge me like $300 or $400 for the oil.
Like, I pay like for the vet. I pay like was about 160, I think 170. And that's going to Valvoline, which Valvoline is not cheap, but they'll touch my vet. A lot of places won't. The dealership is I have more than twice as much as Valvoline. I don't remember the exact price, but I remember when I called. I wasn't going to take there anyways. I just wanted to feel better about paying like.
You have a Valvoline shop there?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen a Valvoline shop here.
I think they have them in Vegas.
They do?
I believe so.
The shop's name is Valvoline?
Yeah, like
I didn't know they had a branded shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I've seen like maybe. I have to think.
I think they have them in Vegas.
You gonna Google it?
Yep. I'm already on it.
Raffle off the CRX. I don't know. It's a thought, but
they
don't
do
want to
have them.
And then not be able to fucking get another one.
Like there's one here, and it looks like, or there in off of Blue Diamond. Oh yeah, they've got a bunch of them. Craig, Nellis, Grand Montecito, which I think that's, if I remember correctly, that's Summerlin.
Okay. Yeah, they're probably in the ritzy fucking areas, huh?
Yeah, but they're and they'll keep up to like some shops will, some shops won't let you know like as you hit like recommended manufacturer recommended shit.
Yeah,
they always will because they're about trying to get that upsell. That's what it's about.
Yeah, that's what mine does.
Yeah, if they don't try to, it's like idiots.
I don't think anything's due for a while on mine. It's only
you shouldn't.
It's just the oil changes right now. What are we at on the fur pull here? We got like 2 days left. 1 day. 1 day, and I could take out $419. Woo! Let's do it. And 3. Sweet.
Oh shit!
Oh what?
What's up, Oliver? Bloody cat's coming to visit.
Okay, to the fur pool.
Fur pool. Have you been fucked lately? No. Try new Furio. You're guaranteed to get fucked from the get-go. Unless you were one of the very early investors.
And you still got fucked.
Oh, I didn't have any gas in here. What the fuck? I guess it's going to have to...
Are you pulling a PCM and trying to do stuff without any gas in your wallet?
Yeah, apparently. Okay, I'll have to pull it from...
Speaking of gas prices and Mr. Big, look at that. Gas prices are going up again. Damn.
Yep, he wants us to buy his fucking gas stock or oil stock.
Right, so he could dump on us.
Yep.
What's up,
Let's
Kirk?
come on the stream. What up, Kirk?
Yeah, Mr. Big, are you and are the wife who you guys still holding that big holding in that whatever that oil company or that you guys were? Because I remember his wife last year was in the background all telling us like, get that oil stock, boys, or that.
Right.
And she was right.
Huh.
Smart lady. Sometimes you wonder how she got stuck with PCM, huh? Like it was a
No
bet she
shit.
lost or something.
That's
That should get
horrible,
him.
man.
That should get him on.
Damn, dude.
Oh, hey, doggy.
What the fuck happened here?
Oil futures. PCM buying oil futures, is that like forex trading? Is that how you do that? Because that's one I've never even looked into forex trading. I know it's like trading commodities, but that's about it. But don't they have like
Yeah,
futures
you trade a bunch of shit on it.
like? But they have just like crypto, right? Like futures and where you can leverage and all that.
The forex is all, I think, all leverage, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
It's like 100x leverage or something.
Damn. Kind of.
I might be wrong, but I heard
He said it's kind of like that, but
I heard it's gangster shit.
yeah. That's one thing I've never really looked into it. I've known it's there as long as I've been interested in like investing in the financial world. I've never needed to. I've had the stock market and crypto.
Yep. Dogecoin moving up. Dogecoin moving up.
What's the price of Doge right now? 9 cents?
9.6. Yeah, I got in at like 9. I cashed out at like 10, and then I got it back in at 10. So I'm just like waiting for it to come back up to 10. But yeah, it's been a good day. Is this fucking ready to go yet? Almost.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds like fucking crypto futures.
Yeah, it's good.
What kind of leverage is
Yeah.
that PCM that you can do on that? I mean, it probably can't be crazy, can it? Like crypto, where you can do 100x.
I did the math on that Dogecoin. If you put $10,000 on Dogecoin, if it goes to just 20 cents, you'll make at 10x leverage, you'll make fucking 100 grand.
Wow,
it's fucking crazy. It just doubles in price because it's so cheap, man. That's why Bitcoin, like, you don't get shit for fucking profits on Bitcoin because it's so expensive, and the moves are like, because every 1% move on those little shit coins is like
a lot.
Is basically 10%.
Yeah.
And fucking when you're dealing with something that's only fucking 10 cents, like, look, let me see if I did the math earlier with Joseph Smith. From 10 cents to 20 cents. Yeah, it's 100% move. So and basically every 1% is 10%. So if you put $10,000 on there, every 1% is $1,000. So yeah, it's 100% is $100,000. It's fucking crazy, dude. I'm gonna rip this motherfucker. Dogecoin, Elon, take us to the fucking moon, baby. Let's go. Is it still up? Yes, it's still there. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Love it. But see, the thing is, you don't want to put 10,000. If 10,000 is your whole bag, you don't want to put the whole 10,000. You want to have like 30 or 40 in there to cover it, so you don't get liquidated if it fucking drops. So you want to put like probably 30,000 in there to be safe. Your liquidation would probably be about 4 or 5 cents, which it's probably not going to go back down there again this cycle ever. Probably never. So, but yeah, I mean, this just looks great, man. And fucking Mr. Know-It-All was calling this shit out. He's like, just trade it back up to the first fucking fib line. I was like on the phone with him earlier. I was like, first fib line. Yeah. So you do the fib retracement from the top to the bottom. Fucking get off my screen. There we go. The first fib line is 20 cents. So from the top to the bottom, it already had this breakout here back in October, November, and then it did a retest and just consolidated sideways. But we're out of that fucking we're out of that bear trend. It's done. It's a done deal. It's going up, especially when shit like this happens.
What does that say on there? That's an old
That's
photo.
an old photo. Yeah, this is what he blasted yesterday, and I guess most of the world missed it. But yeah, that's an old photo. That's funny, dude. That is funny shit. Did this go off? 56. Oh, we got 2 more minutes. So yeah, I'm just gonna rip Dogecoin. I've never been a Dogecoin like Maxi, but I am now.
Hey, if there's a dick out there for you to suck, you will find it and you will suck it.
Yep.
He's like, hell yeah,
No.
give me 2.
You know it. I think I have a video about that somewhere. What the fuck is it?
Insert dick.
Yeah, insert. No, it's this one right here.
When dicks deserve to get choked, they get choked.
Oh, we got a good one today. Where's that one at?
Oh, dude. Living in Vegas, most of my life.
man.
Oh, it's been windy as fuck here today, man.
Dude,
It's been
in Vegas, the wind would be so bad that if it was garbage day and we had huge bins like that, they're big, heavy things.
Yep.
Everybody's garbage bin in the whole neighborhood, you'd have to like try and find yours, dude. Like they'd be, I found ours blown out of our neighborhood all the way once. Like fucking, it went like down our street, around a corner, down that street, and around another corner.
Wow.
Yeah, how?
Just
I don't
fucking
know.
right.
Like a car driving along fucking.
No, I said wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit. Ma! Ma, come outside. There's a fucking moose or a buffalo or some shit. They're fighting. Where the fuck are you going? Ma! Holy shit. This is some fucking National Geographic shit. Ma, call the fucking cops or the ASPCA. There's animals fighting in the front lawn. Oh, shit.
Damn.
It's how the sheep going to get Doge wrecked. Nah, man. I feel good about Doge. We should be able to
After that
withdraw
little
this now.
asshole cat turned his back on you, huh? You're all about the dogs.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
Fucking dickhead in a cat outfit. Should have known better.
Right. What do we got today? Oh, 0. Cool. Oh, yeah. Let me get that.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. La 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 la. Yeah da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOGE.
Was that how you're trying
How's
to
Trump
say?
going to do it?
Watch out, man. Don't sing too much of that song. That motherfucker turn up and hold his hand out for royalties.
Right.
Smoking a blunt.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, who bought a bunch of that shit? The
What?
Trump shit.
$199.
What about
almost
those Trump NFTs? What about those too? Anybody keep up on those? Remember they?
Yeah,
they
those
came-
after his indictment, I guess they mooned.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they started flying off the shelf. figure it's like a trading card, man. Somebody goes to jail. One of the athletes goes to jail. They go up.
Yeah, I had all kinds of OJ Simpson like shit.
Right? That would be awesome. That would be good.
Imagine being the guys who invented Doge as a joke, because supposedly they never kept any of it.
Drip fucked. We'll just wait for that. Whatever. Fuck it. Whatever. Cool. Cool. Oh. We got 16 people out there, guys. Welcome to the stream. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that like.
That's the like button. That's the like button. That's the like button.
And subscribe.
Yeah.
So what else is new?
Nothing.
Well, I just got one of the scripts written for what's its. So another step further.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's all good. I like it when billionaires shill their fucking shitcoin, their favorite shitcoin. Speaking of shitcoins, how's that Zen doing? You looking good?
What year is that, Mr. Big? What was it, like in the 60s, wasn't it, that he rookied? 60s or was it 70s? Freaking OJ rookie card. I think I know what it looks like. It was a Topps, right, Mike? I think let me see. I think 68. I think I've seen it before. I definitely am not. I've never owned one. Let's see. Yeah, okay. That's what the one where it's like his headshot and he's right. It's like kind of like it's a close up, like kind of like a headshot. Fucking A, man. Let's see. What is that? Kellogg's. Nice. Trump digital trading cards are on CoinGecko, huh? Oh, that satanic supposed suit or whatever.
No. I can probably guarantee you it didn't. It's supposed to pay out this month. By the end of the month. That would be cool because they owe me like 30 grand. So.
Right. Did you put in for a refund?
No. I just figured I'd write it out.
So you never got one of those. It definitely then wasn't you talking about them on the internet. You weren't one of the ones they were talking about because you never got one of those emails that they said you would get. Remember, they said the people that were doing it were going to get emails basically telling them that they need to leave. But you never got one, so that's good. So the few times that other people probably were like intentionally trying to chill it. Like us, we talked about it to our community, but usually it was us talking about it more for our personal, you know.
Yeah.
And we stopped as soon as we were told, hey, don't do that.
Yeah. We'll see. I hope so. That'll be nice.
Yeah, sure will.
I'm still like 90 grand in the hole with that one. So
Damn. I'm a couple hundred in the green.
nice.
Yeah. That's why we're being
Nice.
very vague right now, Mr. Big.
Yeah, we're not talking about any names in particular.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's no
You just can't mention their name.
Yeah, no mentioning their names or the names of the people involved, and
Yep.
don't be trying to shill it to people, whoever's watching.
Yep.
But you are right. We got to be careful how we talk about it, Mr. Big.
Yeah, he would be more likely to fucking talk about it than us.
Yeah, we learned our lesson.
Yeah.
We got told, hey, don't do that.
Yep. Bob fucking tore me a new asshole. I was like, sorry, Bob.
Whoops.
Whatever. Trying to keep it on the DL. I just hope, yeah, if it pays off, then I'll go in there and get my little fucking offshore gig and continue making money. Continue printing. That'll be nice.
Yeah. I wonder how many people are waiting for that to do their offshore LLC.
They actually have like 700 of them or something already
done.
Up, so.
Damn.
Yep.
That will be really fucked if those people spend all that extra money and
yeah, that's like that's $700,000.
And who is it that's helping these people set up this LLC? Because I bet you they're all connected. I mean, they're getting
it's just some company in Canada.
Some company that's probably directly connected with them that's giving them a kickback or something.
Oh yeah. Everybody's fucking dick is in the cookie.
Yeah.
Cookie jar,
If it's not owned by the same people, like if they're smart, they're not stupid. If they're smart, they'll own both companies. Why not, dude?
Right.
You want to be a part of our investing group? Well, then you're gonna have to pay us to get you an LLC.
Right.
Because it also protects them too, you know. That's the whole point of doing it. They're trying to protect themselves.
We shall see.
Because then they're doing business with a foreign LLC, not an American citizen, you know?
Yep.
Oh,
who come to visit us? Oh,
Jesus Christ, dude, what's up?
Shane, I don't have time for your bullshit right now. This is serious, okay? I hear that you've almost developed your hockey team, and we're gonna have to get you into a different outfit and get your pom-poms fitted on you and everything else.
Dude, no man, I've been like eating extra pizza rolls to like put on weight for my first game, dude. I got this tutu that is, I mean, dude, you're gonna be so excited. You're gonna be like, wow, look at Shane's really representing my people. It's a rainbow color. Unfortunately, I can't play with this face on. I'm gonna have to be the real me. But I can do the voice on the ice. I'd be like, dude, pass it.
You were sick, dude, as soon as you did.
They went, guys would be like, what the fuck? Big dude, come on, dude. Fuck yeah. What the fuck, dude? Come on.
What is this? Hate it.
See, you're right. I am the water boy. I drink lots of water, dude. You got them pizza rolls. How am I gonna wash them down? I gotta have water.
Is DOGE still mooning or no?
It's just
the fun over.
Sitting still. No, it'll be fine. It's just Bitcoin's just kind of being a bitch. So
yeah. It looks creepier with you petting your dog and that dumbass face on.
Hey, dude, he loves pizza rolls too, man. He's hiding behind the mic. Come on, don't be shy, buddy. We're gonna get you over here on this side. Here you go.
creepy ass motherfucker.
We're gonna eat pizza rolls tonight.
That's what I think. Cross. I think he's gonna get hurt.
You guys don't. You guys are mean.
You know, he's never sent us a picture of him actually in a hockey uniform or on the ice, even.
What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna have my phone on me on the ice. I'll take
Tell one of your
selfies.
boys to take a picture of you, bro.
Take a picture. I'm gonna have Jen there take some video of me when I play.
Yeah, like she's never been there with you since you've been going.
No,
Oh,
no, it's never. I've just been practicing, going to practice. She goes with me to like when I just go ice skating, not playing hockey, like go to public skate. So I can really work on my like my triple lutz or whatever.
right.
You know, so I can like bam, hammer that shit down. Yeah. Who is it, buddy? Oh, you're gonna just abandon me? Wow.
Bro, one of my buddies fucking was in Reno this weekend, and he freaking ended up in ICU.
For what? Sex sent me
Fentanyl.
to the ER.
Something was
For
laced
what?
with some something was laced with fentanyl.
Oh well, he shouldn't be doing nothing that could be laced with fentanyl.
Yeah, no shit. Lucky he ain't dead.
Yeah, that's what one of my buddies just died of. Fucking fentanyl.
It's crazy. Scary world nowadays, man.
Yeah, and they're putting it in everything. Like
Everything.
there's a show on Netflix called Dope, and they're even on there. They're showing like how they're putting the fentanyl. And there's like different types of fentanyl too. There's not just one kind. There's some kind that's even more deadly than like your traditional, if you want to call it that, fentanyl.
Right.
It's called like car fentanyl or some shit like that, or some with a C, car or cat. Like it's like almost like another word in front of fentanyl.
A lot of people dying, dude. And it's not just from like they're dying with it in coke, they're dying with it in freaking pills, everything.
Yep. If I remember correctly, on the episode where they were talking about ecstasy, if I remember correctly, one of the guys was talking about people adding the fentanyl even into the e-pills now.
Wow. That's
I could be wrong because I watched like 4 episodes back to back, and I watched them every night, late at night. But it was crazy because almost like everybody who dealt with seemed like any kind of opiates or cocaine, like any shit that could be sniffed, like they're adding fucking fentanyl into it.
Right.
Which, like, fentanyl is it's a downer, right? It's an artificial opiate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's an artificial, like, yeah,
Yeah, but that's the thing I don't get about it being in like
synthetic.
because
Yeah.
coke's not really a downer.
Yeah, that's why if they throw it in there, why would they, other than to kill people?
Right. Exactly.
My son, he's 21. He told me about 2 months ago. He said a few months prior to that, he had almost died. That he admitted to me he did some coke and it had fentanyl in it, and he almost died. And he was like borderline overdosing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it don't take very much of that shit.
Nope. And that other kind, like the car fentanyl or whatever it is I don't remember the exact how much more potent, but it's ridiculously higher than just your regular fentanyl.
So, and that's the thing that gets me, right, is because so little of it, right? So little, like, I mean, even the dust could just kill you, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
so little of it can do so much harm. So you couldn't really, like, if you were putting it in something like cocaine to, cut it to add weight to it, it wouldn't make sense because you could. So the only reason you're putting it in there is for exactly like you said, to harm somebody.
Yeah, that's what I think. I mean, I can be wrong. I don't know the mindset behind people that would do that shit, but
I mean, that's my thinking too. Like you say, it's crazy.
like, it's funny because some of these drug dealers that on that show, Dope, they would say, you know, I do feel bad. I think about, if people die from this. But I mean, that's like one or two. Most of them are like, I don't give a fuck. It ain't my problem.
You've
It's
been
their
watching
problem.
Dope too? I watched a
Yeah.
couple episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was. Yeah, dude. Like they
Yeah.
talk about fentanyl. Like
Yeah.
almost every one of those fucking episodes, fentanyl comes up in it.
Yeah. I've been watching all those. It's crazy shit.
Yeah, I just watched all 3 seasons.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's crazy seeing it all and shit. Like, and then how drugs, like, even if it's only like 2 or 3 kilos, like how much it really goes through sometimes to get to the US and then get all the way to like New York. But that's why it's ridiculously expensive by the time it gets over there. Like watching these guys, they're making like kilos of marijuana or cocaine, and they're only getting like a couple $100 a kilo, like at the lowest level, from the guys who are manufacturing or growing.
Oh shit, sweet. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, no, that's definitely going to help out. I was just doing some reading, and that's going to make things a little easier. Cool. You guys just sitting there buggering off.
Who's buggering off?
You're buggering off.
I'm buggering off.
It's the potency that you guys are forgetting about is the thing. The reason they added in there is because it is like shitloads more potent than heroin. And
But why do they put it in cocaine? Because with heroin it makes sense because it's a synthetic opiate.
Right.
But with cocaine, it's like the opposite, unless you're trying to get like that speedball effect out of it.
Well, fuck, I don't know, man.
I'm not looking
But, yeah.
But he just said addiction too, right? To get them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, as if the drugs weren't bad enough when I was younger, like 20, 30 years ago. Now they're like even scarier.
Yep.
Yeah, way scarier.
Do you really want to play chicken with that?
No, hell no. Nobody out there should either.
Back in the day, I mean, unless you were using excessive amounts of drugs, like, you knew that there wasn't as many dangers. It was like, overdosing was about your biggest danger on drugs. So if you kept within a safe limits, you should have been okay. You didn't have to, like, especially on a mass level, worry like, okay, if I do this, is it going to kill me within a matter of minutes?
Yeah, everything's definitely evolved.
Yep. I mean, it's scary. I would hope it would keep some people from doing drugs or experimenting, but it won't,
What is this?
Yeah, they say majority of the world's fentanyl comes through China.
September, your boys are playing. Life is beautiful.
Who, the Killers, or?
Yep. Nailed it.
Them, they're still playing. Man, they've been playing now for 20 plus years. Yeah,
Yep.
I've known him over 20 years.
Yep.
Yeah, I've known fucking Brandon like about 23 years now. Wow, that was weird. You like mouth farted right as you sat down. It like pushed up.
Oh, yeah?
It like pushed a burp out of you when you sat down. You just
Nice.
farted.
Yeah, those are smart farts. They take the elevator.
Lazy farts. Take the elevator up. What was I heard a joke?
You
Something
know
about
why you shouldn't hold farts in, right? It's because they travel up your spinal cord and turn into shitty thoughts.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Huh.
Lazy
I think that's
fart.
fake
Took
news.
the elevator up. That's why it's funny. As soon as he sat down, he's like burp. Like, oh look, he just reverse farted right as he sat down, like burping a baby. Burp to black sheep.
Come on, Dogecoin. Well, it's pimp.
Did you ever throw one
On what?
on Shib, or was that pump over?
Wouldn't be a bad idea, probably. Shib. It's only up like 4%. It did have a pump though. I think it's going to. I mean,
Seems like when
It's
one
attack-
dog coin pumps, the
back
other
of the
one
meme
does.
coin. Yeah, but sheep's fucking cheap, dude. It's cheap.
How much is it?
Like a fraction of a penny. It's where Dogecoin was when I should have bought it. Basically, let me see. Shiba Inu. Yeah, like this is where like a few years ago Dogecoin was 0.000 fucking 4 zeros and a 1.
Damn.
So yeah.
I don't
Probably
think
not a
I've
bad
ever
idea.
bought. I don't think I've ever bought like a penny of that one. I don't.
I did. I sold it.
I don't think I've
I'd
touched.
still- I
I
mean-
haven't touched any of the big meme coins. I bought a little bit of Doge before because I was using the grid bot with it like a couple years ago.
Seem to be following. It's like right behind. Yeah, it's gonna rip. It's got almost the same pattern as what do you call it?
Doge.
Doge. Yeah, broke out of the falling wedge. It's just going sideways. Yep. The wedgie. So, yeah, it's probably a good buy. Just be patient. It'll probably do the same type of shit that as soon as Elon gets a hold of it anyway. Next we see the fucking Shiba Inu
Right.
on Twitter.
Like, how do we get the sheep token up there next?
Oh man. 2.2 million. Nice.
What the hell? I'm getting a 404 on Nomics.
Yeah, because they shut down.
They did?
Yep.
When?
Like today.
Really?
Yeah, they
Yep.
shut down. Yeah, they're down.
For
They
good?
went out of business. Yeah, they went out of business.
Damn, why? Always lying about Hex, putting it higher than it's supposed to. They got called out, probably. No, seriously though, like they just shut themselves down? Are they getting some sort of trouble? Because it's not like they handle the people's money.
Oh my god, someone's not paying attention.
Me? No, I haven't been on the chat.
No. So, fucking dude messages me, fucking saying what's going on with drip airdrops. Like, really?
Wow.
I'm like, there's nothing to airdrop. Holy shit.
Yeah. Like you're gonna spend fucking
I know all that gas to spend fucking
It would cost you probably more in gas or equal to than what you'd be sending out, because you'd be sending out a lot of transactions, a lot of transactions with almost nothing, with pennies.
Yeah.
What, a dollar, $2
for nothing.
And it'd probably cost you half of that in gas.
Yep. I probably stopped those airdrops like a fucking long time, like a year ago, almost.
No, probably like 6 months.
That's 6 months. Or 6 months.
So
What up,
Mike?
Big?
Hey, not much. Hey, I forgot I had those wreck steaks, and I had like 15 of them that had already matured, and I had like $300 worth of wreck, so I sold it, and now I have it in my ARC. I bought it in a bond from my other account, so now
What's wreck? What's that, Mike?
Oh, Sheep knows about Rex.
REKT, like that?
No.
REX,
like
REX.
hex, but with an R.
It's still
Rex,
going on, but it's kind of dead. But
I remember you guys talking about it.
yeah, I had like 2 or 3 million of them. I forgot exactly. It was worth $340, so I sold it on Pancake Swap without any big tax. It was 0.01 on the gas, so I figured it'd be better to have a shot at the second shot at the Spark Awards than have it just sitting in my wallet. So now I have $250 in bonds in my small account.
Yeah, Joseph, I thought that I was supposed to send them all my money every day for safe holdings. That sucks. So I liked Nomics for their portfolio tracker because I like it better than some of the other ones I have. Like,
I even forgot I had that Shiba. I bought that over a year ago. It's just been sitting in my wallet. I got 2.2 million of them. I hope it does pump.
There you go. You might as well just hold on to it. You've had it this long and forgot about it.
Yeah, I got a lot of shit in my wallet I don't even realize I have.
Probably got a lot of shit in your diaper you don't realize you have too, buddy.
I cleaned that out.
There you go. Good comeback. Because I don't sit and shit all day. I clean that out.
Yeah.
He snaps. He's like, "Wife, get over here. You got some shitty cleanup to do."
Man, I thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital last night.
Why?
I went in the bathroom to pee. I hadn't really eaten much all day. I just had some chips and guacamole at like 1 o'clock, so I didn't eat dinner, nothing. I got kind of woozy, and I went in there and I started to pee, and I started falling forward, and I grabbed onto the shower door, and it ripped a big fucking chunk out of my left arm. I'm bleeding all over the place. This is like 1 o'clock in the morning. Almost fell over. Almost couldn't get back up. Fuck. I tell you what, it sucks getting old.
Why don't you get one of those things on the toilet so you could just sit down and get up and down easily, like those handles?
Look, Shane, I never have problems. I just was real weak because my blood sugar was real low.
Yeah, I know. It's just that kind of stuff. It tends to start happening more and more as we get older, and I don't want to. I don't want you to get hurt, man. I
usually don't go all day without eating. I mean, I didn't realize that I was watching the Warriors game, and then next thing I know, it was like midnight, and I'll just go to bed. But I had to pee first. And man, I made so much noise. I can't believe it didn't wake Anna. And I didn't even know that I cut myself because I didn't even feel it till I saw the fucking blood all over.
Well, yeah, and that's another thing you got to be careful at your age. We get thin skin as people, as we get older.
Yeah, I told you when she did that pedicure Monday, she was scrubbing my toe and it started fucking bleeding. That's how.
Oh no shit! Just ripped it right open.
Yeah, I mean, she's pretty. She really is rough.
Yeah. Oh, have you guys ever heard of what's called a fracture blister? It one of the guys, one of my club brothers, he sent this picture. Apparently, he stubbed his toe today on a box of books, and it looks like if I just saw this and he didn't tell me what happened, I would think he got bit by some crazy poisonous spider, and it's called a fracture blister. So he has these crazy blisters, I guess, from it fracturing. It is terrible looking, dude. I mean,
Hey, your mic is popping there, Shane.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's bad. It's so gross. I Google that shit. Fracture blister. Oh. I haven't even tried.
And it's going to be 80 degrees on Saturday. I can't wait. It's fucking unbelievable. Finally going to get some warmth.
Oh, yeah. Holy fuck. Oh, my God. If you Google fracture blisters, holy shit, there's people that have, got it all over their ankles and shit from fractures.
That must be, it's going to be 90 there in Vegas for you, Sheep, on Saturday.
Fracture blisters? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, Google it. Don't show it on your screen, but Google it. So a guy in my club, he stubbed his toe so hard today. It looks like he got attacked by a spider, bro.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah, see? So I was like, don't show that one live. That's from fracturing, dude. Those blisters like that. Oh.
Fracturing what?
Whatever.
Fracturing your bone?
He fractured his big toe, and his big toe looked like that. It looked like some spider bit him, and it looks like it's just rotting away.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, I've stubbed my toes so bad that I've broken them at a 90-degree angle. My two smallest toes on one.
That's fucked.
And that is way worse.
Yeah.
Never heard of that shit before today.
Huh. Yeah. Doesn't look fun.
Well, Cross, I could told you their business model wasn't good. They're the only people who put Hex somehow in the top 10, top 20. I knew that their business model was shit just from that. But damn it, I like their portfolio tracker.
Yeah, it was good.
That was mostly what I used them for, the portfolio tracker. Theirs was, I liked it better than, it was easier to update and to keep up on than ones I have, apps that I have.
Yep.
Because the apps, I just that's how I realized how much money I was down last year, the app. It was when I looked at last year, it was negative 3.2, and I was like, how? How the fuck is that possible? Oh, disgusting. Someday I'll make money like that again.
You know that ARC is listing on Moonark dApps, and it has the highest TVL of all dApps list. Number one.
Yep.
Of all dApps. Every fucking dApp.
Every fucking
If
dApp.
you're not in ARC, if you're listening out there and you're not in ARC, what the fuck are you waiting for?
Right, tell them to get fucked, Mike.
No, I'm just saying, what the fuck are you waiting for? It doesn't matter when you get in. I got in on my second account 2 days ago, and now I could win up to $3,000 every day. All you need is 10 ARC and $250 in the bond. What's that, about $300? And you have a chance of winning over $2,000 a day. Plus, you're making money where you are. fuck, it's like better than a sore
You're
neck.
welcome, Mike.
Yeah. I wish I would have got in the beginning, but I got in a month after, and I'm making $100 a day on my big account. It's fucking great.
I told everybody to get in. So what the
I
fuck were
know.
you waiting for, Mike? What the fuck were you waiting for?
I got burned at so many things. I figured, I better cool it up.
You got to get rid of that mentality, man. You're gonna get burned. That's how the shit works.
I know.
You get burned, you get burned, you get burned again, then you get burned, and then you find a fucking gem.
Unless I'm on.
Arc is going to be the best app of 2023.
Make up for all the fucking burns. Like even Furio wasn't bad. I made a shitload of money on Furio. I probably made like 70 grand on Furio.
Yeah.
But they just fucked everything up after that. Fucked up everything.
If you're listening out there and you're not an Arc, you're not.
And I probably would have made money on Piston, but I fucking passed on it and then lost my ass because I got in late. Hello.
I thought you got in Piston when it launched.
No, I got in Piston right when it was going up to the top, and then it fucking tanked.
Oh, when it was like,
all right, guys, I gotta go. I got family here.
All right, bugger off.
Yeah.
Bugger off and dillygaff.
He's probably gonna go eat pizza rolls.
Yeah.
Hey Shane, you should join us on the Arc podcast every Monday. We have these breathing exercises. You could probably use some of that.
What are you trying to say, Mike? Huh? You're trying to say I need to chill out, huh?
Yeah, it relaxes your body. It takes the stress out of your body.
Yeah, I've heard
A friend of mine that's a psychologist about you and your feet fetish. They said that's really a deep problem with you.
Yeah, it probably is. I was fingered as a kid. Yeah. Listen, B8 fucking put some photos.
No, breathing exercise. I've been doing it the last couple Mondays, and I really feel good after I do it. I'm going to start doing it just before I go to bed at night, too. You only need to do about 20 of them. You're just breathing in your nose and exhaling, in and out, and it really makes you feel good. Especially if you get really upset, just start breathing in and out, in and out.
With each punch, you breathe with your punches.
Yeah.
I mean, I breathe in and out, no matter what I'm doing throughout the day.
Yeah, I know, but you take deeper breaths there.
Like in through your nose, out type stuff.
Yeah, you take it, you breathe in with your nose, just with your nose, not with your mouth, and then you exhale with your nose. And you do like 20 of them, but on the last one, you do it real deep, and then do 20 more. Try to get up to 100. You'll feel really good. I would start slow and just work your way up, just like any exercise. You don't want to just go fucking balls out right from the get-go.
All hyperventilating and shit.
Yeah, you don't want to knock yourself out.
I thought that was like one of your filters right now. Shane just had panties on his head, dude. I wish I could have got a screenshot of that.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, DS, did you know that Shane's been looking for a sponsor, and they found one for his hockey team? It's a LBGTQ.
Yeah, they're going to be the Rainbow Warriors.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, if you can't beat them on the ice rink, you can stick that their hockey stick up their ass.
If you can't beat him on the ice rink, he'll beat you in the bathroom.
Yes, look, buddy, I'm the real deal now.
And they're gonna have a pizza roll. They're gonna have a food sponsor of pizza rolls.
I'm safe, dude. Look, dude, we're the same guy. Oh my God, geez. I'm getting better at this, dude.
Yeah, they're all gonna have pizza rolls during their break.
Oh, you're gonna have pizza rolls, dude. I'm ready. I'm safe. They'll see me coming. Dude, when I told her to get it, and she threw it on my head. I was like, that's why I snagged it off real quick. I'm like, you're gonna ruin it.
What the fuck are pizza rolls? I've never had one.
You don't
Is that a real thing?
Oh, you old people.
That's a real thing.
I thought it was panties.
I'm gonna have to go to the store next time and ask them if they have
I'll be
pizza
back
rolls.
here to take this call.
I don't think they really have pizza rolls. I think you're making that shit up.
Dude, are you kidding me? Watch this. I'm about to pizza roll it up now, dude. Jesus Christ.
Atlas
Who is
sent
that?
me new material.
Look, that's pizza rolls, buddy. How do you not know what pizza rolls are?
Show me what a pizza roll looks like.
That's not a pizza roll. That's a hoe roll.
Oh, that's what pizza roll. That's not a roll. That looks like a fucking.
Pizza rolls.
No, that looks like a that Italian shit.
These are pizza rolls.
No, they look. That looks like those Chinese wontons.
Boy, you're racist as hell. They don't look
That
like
looks like a fucking Chinese wonton.
They're pizza rolls. How do you not know what Tostino pizza rolls are, Mike? They've been around for at least a good probably 30 plus years, man.
I don't eat that poor
Well,
people food,
me,
okay?
DS Crypto, I live off of a diet.
That looks like
rolls.
poor people food.
Hey, you take that back. I live in the Bay Area. We're not poor. Mom, he's calling us poor. My mom.
Yeah, that looks like something here. When the wife doesn't want to cook, I'll give you some pizza rolls.
Oh, dude. Someday, if I ever get a wife, I hope she makes me pizza rolls.
I bet your sheep doesn't eat pizza rolls.
Well, he's a loser. Pizza rolls are for winners that wear their safety vest hanging out at the house. Yes,
hey, you never know when he wears it all the time because he never knows when he's going to get called back to work.
Yeah, you know, it's because he's got to watch out, man, because there's like bad guys and stuff.
He's like a fireman. You got to be ready all the time.
Yeah, man, he's always like, he's hanging out, like he's always in the couch, just like safety first.
I liked him when he was in his truck when he was doing those H&W AMAs every day.
No, it looks like Dogecoin is getting integrated into Twitter.
Yeah, there was talk of that, like when he first took over Twitter, people saying about integrating it in as like a pay system, so where like you could pay for your checks and whatever else you're gonna be able to do, but like your blue check marks and shit, you could pay for with that.
Hey, you know,
I almost bought a bag of Doge when he first took that shit over.
You know, you can send money through Telegram now to your friends.
You're asking or telling?
You can, yeah.
Bitcoin crashing.
How like does it use one of the other services? Does it have a?
I don't know. I don't know how it works. They just started it last week.
Is it like you're sending crypto or you're sending like?
Like I said, you have to look it up. I don't understand how it works.
Well, let's get rid of those.
I have no idea which coin they use or how you do it, but you supposedly can hook up with somebody from Telegram and send them something. It's above my pay grade.
Remember this background? Hey, Black Sheep, what were you doing here in this picture?
Yeah.
Oh man, I keep that background around for. It's been there for like solid year or more. Huh?
Yep.
It's that moment that Black Sheep realized what?
That he had fucked. That was his first pegging.
Oh,
yeah, he got it on film. Proud.
That's old. That's 1980 shit now.
Hey, look. I'm hanging out with Tiwi now. Where's Drax? I think his money's hiding over here in the piano.
It was the ton blockchain. The token, I think, was Graham.
Oh yeah, that's it. The ton blockchain. That's it.
What is that?
The TON
Telegram Open Network. But it got they stopped. They got like into SEC trouble because they threw one of the biggest fucking ICOs in the history of fucking crypto. It was like $2 billion or something. It was right up there with Pulse Chain. No, it was years ago. but they had to halt it because the SEC was giving them a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my MetaMask airdrop. They promised us a couple years ago for using MetaMask. You know, for using their
Here, I
swap.
think, isn't it?
Yeah, it was supposed to happen 2 years ago. Remember
I
we
think
were
they-
using MetaMask back then? It was $50 worth of gas to use their swap when they first started that swap shit. But that's when we
Yeah, it's
had
still
money.
coming.
So I wonder if they're still going to come out with that coin or whatever it is.
Well, there
Yeah,
was
they are.
something somebody shared in our group. I think it was from Twitter, if I remember correctly. And it covered.
We should probably get an airdrop of some sort, because since they're not allowed to do those fucking ICOs anymore, it's all airdrops. So that's why you get the Arbitrum airdrop and the fucking this and that airdrop. So
Remember the 1-inch airdrop? Man, I got $2,500.
yep,
I forgot that I used it.
I
I
cashed for
forgot
like
that I used it.
I cashed for like 10 grand on that Uniswap airdrop.
Yep.
I had like
I
a
forgot.
bunch of
Yeah,
wallets.
I sold mine too quick. Yeah, if you would have held it for about a
you,
week, you doubled your money.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, I would have made more.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was from all those wallets I made going into Tron Chain.
But you know, the way things lose liquidity, I figured I better get it out while I could. Then come back the next day and see that it doubled.
Come here.
Damn, it's snowing again.
I pulled a E&J is what I pulled.
Oh, you don't want to pull an E&J. E&J
Well,
don't even
he's
want to
always
pull
selling shit too quick, or
Yeah. I know he breaks himself before he can.
that's why he's broke all the time.
Oh, we tease him. He's not always broke.
Oh, ENJ.
He just sometimes gets a little more stressed out about money than us.
I don't know who's more broke, either E&J or Morpheus.
He invented broke. Well, no, I think one of our other buddies is invented broke, but we're not going to mention names.
Between Cabby, Morpheus, and E&J,
Cabby is not broke. Cabby makes good money.
Who?
Cabby, Mike, he's not broke.
No, his wife makes good money.
He just, dude, as a cab driver, he makes good ass money.
Yeah, but he spends it on gambling.
Does he gamble a lot?
Fuck yes, he gambles a lot. He gambles more than I do.
No, he does.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Well, I'm gambling right now, but I'm not using
Yeah, right. You sit at home and gamble all day.
No. Listen, on videopoker.com, it's free, okay? But I'm playing these tournaments that I can win up to $500. So
but it's like funny money, but you could still win.
No, yeah, I paid $78 to use the service for a year, and these contests I play, they pay off every month, and the people that if you fall into the top 10, they break it. 500 is first place, and 250, and it
Ever
goes down
won
to
any?
It's real money because I had to give my.
Have you ever won it? Like been in the top 10?
I just started at the end of March.
So you pay $70-some a year just to play video poker online.
Yeah, but I can win money, but I can practice. You know, I like playing video poker. I sit here and play like 8 or 9 hours a day. I've been playing this whole time we were talking.
I think it's funny when people think that video poker is like legit. Like if you practice it like a sport, it's going to get better. It's all just luck of the draw.
No, it's not if you know what you're doing.
But it's all, you don't have to know what you're doing either. It's luck. You just get.
Okay, yeah, but you gotta have. But you still have to know what to hold, though.
I think it's common sense and basic shit, like to know what to hold in that shit. But
okay, well, it's just you know, you like to ride motorcycles. I like to play video.
No, I know you love that shit.
And look, I made 31 Benjamins a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
I mean, sure, I had a great machine, but I could have quit way before. I just kept playing and playing until I couldn't play anymore.
It's one of the times your addiction paid off. A lot of
Yep,
times that
exactly.
addiction don't pay off.
You know how much money I left in Vegas when I lived there?
Yeah,
It was
didn't you
scary.
say over the last 20, 30 years you figured about $250,000 you've lost
It
gambling?
probably so. If I don't even want to think about it. Okay.
Well, I think you estimated $250,000 at least, because didn't you say while you lived in Vegas you spent like a six-figure amount gambling?
Yeah, but that was just at the Gold Coast.
Yeah, it was just at one of the places.
Man, I had like, let's see, the Gold Coast, the Palace Station, Sunset Station, Texas Station, the
All the
Orleans,
stations. The stations are the best for locals.
and then the one in Boulder. What's that? Boulder
Well,
Station.
at Boulder Station, you mean? Like off of Boulder
Yeah.
Highway out there?
Yeah. And then the Showboat when I was bowling, but they tore
Oh,
that
that's
down.
been gone for like what, almost 20
Well, you
years
got to
now?
remember, I lived there in '98 to '04. So
Yeah, dude, they tore that down. I think it was probably pushing close to 20 years since they tore down the Showboat. Because if I remember correctly, they were supposed to throw some like fancy high rise condos or something there. Which if you remember, that's the ghetto.
I know that's a shitty area to build condos.
Yeah, and well, they never ended up building anything there. It's just been a vacant flat lot forever.
Yeah, but that property's worth a lot of money.
Oh yeah, it's on that corner, Charleston and like Eastern or whatever it is. It's a big busy corner. Something I think it's
The
Charleston.
best place to live is in Green Valley.
The best what?
The best place to live is in Green Valley, Henderson,
Yeah, it's.
because that's the newest area. That whole area.
Let's get this crypto, baby! Yeah.
I lived on right there in Henderson on Windmill Parkway when I lived there.
See, personally, like I do like that area, but the newer, better area now is like Mountain's Edge, which is like off of Blue Diamond there in the southwest.
Who we banging on today, Atlas? This bitch.
Dude, that's got to be in Vegas,
right?
It
They're
looks
just
like
coming out of the nightclub,
like out in front of like Bally's or something. It looks like, because you know how they have those over all the streets up there,
right?
Oh, he went all Mexican on us again. He's jaw-jawing.
Jaw-jaw.
Jaw-jaw-jaw.
Jaw-jaw-jaw. Yep.
Yeah. That I'm pretty sure that's got to be from Vegas, like, because that's the shit you see in Vegas, like, all the time. When I worked down there, and that was like my regular every day. I'd be like, God, these people are they this fucking retarded at their home? I used to like tell people, like, be like, I don't come to your town and act like a fucking retard. Where do you? I'd ask people when they'd get in trouble, like, where do you live? Oh, I live in, like, he'll just say Houston. I don't come to Houston to run around screaming, Houston, woo, pissing all over the place, getting drunk. So why can you do it here? Boy, but this is Vegas. So I live here, dude. How about I come to your town and piss all over and puke all over and scream the name of the town? Oh, I was so dumb. Vegas, yeah, you're in Vegas. Good job. No, Mr. Big, ARC is not your drug. Gambling is your drug. Losing money is your drug.
Yep. Shout out. What, you're drunk?
Or that
Nice.
girl. Might be the girl that he was
she was drunk. Yeah, I don't really think he drinks. Shout out to the longest running crypto DJ and crew on YouTube. Yeah, pretty much. We definitely got a whole shitload of fucking episodes.
Yeah. We're getting so close to that
896. We're almost 900, guys. 4 more days.
Yep.
For 900. Holy shit.
The girl. 900. That is nice.
Then we'll be going to 1,000. Come here.
And the only time it's ever been missed from like completely is when you had bad internet.
Puppy girls.
Chloe. Hi, Chloe.
Who is it?
Chloe.
Yeah.
Chloe. Chloe. Toast. Come here.
Go
Teddy.
Oh.
I don't have any dogs.
Daddy. Good puppy. Who's a good puppy?
Come here, Ludo.
Want to see your boyfriend?
Come here. Come on. Come here. Come see your girlfriend. Remember the fat white girl, just like you like them.
Fat white girl. The BBW.
Oh. Yeah,
Or
the BBW.
BBW.
Oh.
Say hi.
Chloe. Chloe.
It's the puppy hour.
Yeah, where's your little puppy, Mr. Big? We all have purse-sized dogs.
He's in the other room.
Who's fat? Who's fat?
He's all tired. The little kids were running in our back next to our fence in our backyard, and he was running around chasing them.
Actually, he's got a pizza roll background now.
He's out of breath. He's taking his nap.
And you know, that's
Oh, he's peeing on something in the living room. He tends to pee on everything.
Dude.
pizza rolls, dude.
I'm never gonna have a male dog again. They just lift their leg and pee all over the place.
Oh, dude, it's even worse when you got a girl one that pees everywhere.
I've never seen a girl dog pee like a male dog.
Oh, I have. We have one here, the little bitch.
I don't have that problem.
Some females will if they're like very alpha.
She never pisses.
Like
ever.
when the boy dogs will go pee in the backyard, like, and she'll come running right behind them and like lift up one of her little legs, comes off the ground, and she fucking pisses on top of theirs. Like I was watching, like this little bitch is fucking peeing with the boys, like marking over their piss.
My female dog can hold her pee like almost all day long. With the little male dog, fuck no. He pees about every hour.
Yeah.
He might have diabetes. I gotta have him checked out.
Cross has a comment for you there, PCM.
Dogs can have diabetes just like humans.
Yeah, I've heard of that before. People saying their dog has diabetes.
Fuck you, Cross. You're just a fucking hater because I know how to play and win money. So fuck off. All right.
You know how to win as long as that machine is.
Hey, I tell you what, Cross. We'll go to a casino and we'll both start with the same amount of money, and I will fucking dust your fucking ass.
If you get the right machine, if he gets the right
Cross,
machine, he's gonna dust
casinos don't like me because I could take a $20 bill and play for hours with that. Okay. So you don't write a check that your mouth can't cover. Okay.
He loves talking that shit.
Cross is gonna be like, I actually worked for IGT and I was part of their programming department, and we programmed them to let you guys win at 2%.
Do you ever switch machines, Mr. Big?
Well, no. The new machines now have different games on them, and that each game has its own little chip. So it's like moving to another machine. They have like 10 different games. They have bonus poker. They have double.
Yeah, they've had that forever, Mike.
Huh?
They've had that shit forever.
No, I know. So that way you don't have to move machines. You just change the game. And I go through.
Oh, he's calling you.
If I go through all the games and I'm still not doing, then I might move to another machine. Yeah, anytime, Cross. Hey, put your money where your mouth is, you little dickhead. Okay, I'd love to take you on. In fact, I'll be the hey Cross. I get free rooms. Okay, we could stay overnight, and then I'll really beat your fucking ass.
He wants to make it a date.
Yeah, and then I'll make you buy me dinner. You little fart. You little keyboard warrior. Come on here and talk to us. You little shithead.
Hey, he's a Northern Cali EV boy.
We got
Remember,
some weird bitches on here
he
today.
thinks. Remember, Cross thinks the greatest things that ever happened in the Mustang brand is the new EVs.
Yeah.
Right.
I thought I had a big tongue.
That's a long tongue. PCM's all. Where
She's
do I
probably-
get one of those?
She's probably a lesbian.
I was gonna say she's probably a tranny. Hey, you see,
Or
they were
she's
gonna
like-
have that They were gonna have that tranny get together at the White House, or I mean, at the Capitol building on Saturday, and they finally decided not to have it. The Proud Boys.
Oh, that like tranny, like violent, where they were
Yeah,
like
it was a trans violence day they were going to have at the Capitol, but they changed their mind.
Well, yeah, because of all the extremists now, like out of nowhere, all these tranny extremists are showing guns. Like,
Yeah.
and are you guys really shocked? These people clearly have major mental illness that has gone unchecked and unhelped.
Well, you see what the White House is doing? They're not blaming. They're protecting that shooter that shot up all those 3 kids and those 3 adults. Okay, they're saying that the reason she did or he should, whatever the fuck he is because of the violence. Okay, he was just expressing his mental whatever, some fucking stupid thing that Jean Pierre, gay bitch that talked for the president. Unbelievable. Listen to those people.
Yeah, to me, it blows my mind that they've been promoting and glorifying mental illness. Like, these poor people, they need help, right? Like, if they're transgender, then they are, but they need to get help so that way they're comfortable being whoever that they are. Whether
Look,
they're
I'm not trying to be racist towards trannies or gays. I don't care what you fucking do in the bathroom or in the bedroom, but don't force that shit on me, okay? Don't make me have to go to some fucking gay parade. Just stay in your own lane, okay? And
I feel the same. Like,
you guys.
I feel that. I mean, this is my personal opinion. I could be wrong, but the way I view it is like, see, I'm not someone that would ever go out and just want to kick someone's ass because they're gay or because they're trans. But the more and more they push it and they push it on the kids and they do these drag shows, like, would make me think that would push people to be like, you know what? I've had enough. And then potentially, God forbid, do what could be considered a hate crime.
The biggest thing is they're allowing young kids to be fucking mutilated, castrated, cutting off their breasts.
That's why. And again, that, like, it's destroying. Like, there are some transgender people out there that there's a lot of them that don't agree with what they're doing to kids. There's a lot that are even conservatives that say this is wrong.
Get a chance, go on Fox Network and Tucker Carlson did a whole segment on the trans, and he had like 8 people on there that wish they would never have done that stuff. They said it fucked up their whole life. They didn't realize at 13 years old what they were doing, and then these doctors that performed the surgery should be fucking thrown in jail. Okay, that's what they did.
I agree.
That's what Hitler's people did, you know.
And I think the parents should be too for allowing it. Like,
yeah, but the problem is, Shane, is a lot of these parents don't even know it. They're going behind their parents. They're telling the kids, "Oh, don't tell your parent that I'm calling you Tommy when your real name is Tammy." Okay.
Yeah.
So, you know, the kid comes home and goes, "Hey, come here, Tammy." "Oh no, my name is Tommy now." Where'd you learn that?
My daughter. When my daughter was like, all of a sudden was non-binary for a while or whatever she was, she changed her own name to like the dumb. There's a terrible name. It's an ugly, terrible boy's name, and on her graduation, on her diploma, it says that fake first name that she gave herself and her real last name. And I was just like, I didn't say anything because she's an adult and I saw it in her house, like on display, but I was like thinking, are you fucking kidding me? They
Hey,
let
this
her.
transgender shit, it just started within the last 10 years. It just fucking exploding. And if we don't put a stop to it,
Not even that, dude. Last probably 6. It was when Jenner's came out. But look at Caitlyn Jenner's. Caitlyn Jenner's is a conservative and says like this shit is wrong. Like, you know, he was what, in his 60s when he decided to change.
hey,
Like,
look, these 13 and 14-year-old kids are not developed. They have no idea what the fuck they're doing to themselves. And once you cut your breasts off or cut your peanuts off, you can't glue it back on. And they're saying that they're taking those drugs to stop the testosterone or whatever
the
it's
hormone
called.
blockers,
that is fucking up their brains.
So my daughter, one of her friends, like in junior high, like the kid was gay, no doubt about it, very feminine. Like my daughter, I let her go to a sleepover at his party. I felt so, safe that he wasn't like trying to creep on the girls. And his ninth grade year, he started out the year as a girl. So he was a boy. He went from, I think his name was Max, and I think he went to Maxine. And the parents started giving him testosterone blockers and everything. Like, and early on, I told her, like, when I met the parents, I said, look, I'm sure they're great people. They seem nice, but excuse me, you can be too supportive to your kids when they don't understand when the kid doesn't even understand what they're doing. And I said, so that's the problem I had with his parents. And then when I found out that they were giving him testosterone blockers so he could start out high school as a girl, I was like, yeah, nope, you can't, like, unless you're sneaking it, you can't have contact with him anymore. And it was because it was around that time my daughter started getting confused too, though. All her little friends, one of her girlfriends all of a sudden was a transgender boy, and then the gay boy was a transgender girl. So like out of like this group of 4 kids, 2 of them turned transgender, one of them was lesbian, and then my daughter is
But then look what men are wiping out women's sports. Okay, this is fucked up. You can't.
They're destroying it. Exactly. Women are never gonna, unless it's 50 years from now where they're they've built through genetics or whatever, they're way bigger. Women are never gonna be able to beat what.
And look at Biden. He has that fucking tranny come to his White House and they hold a conference for 2 fucking hours. But he didn't go to Palestine to see all the people that are all fucked up from the train wreck. But he has these gay LGBT come to the White House.
Yeah, the weird kid, right? That boy who's like...
He came there and says, well, look, Mr. Biden, I'm on my 230th day of turning into a girl from a boy. Let's celebrate. They had a cake there for him and everything. I mean, I can't fucking believe it.
So, I mean, they're celebrating...
The problem is with Joe Biden, he forgets that he's recorded from back in the 90s when he was against gay and transgender and all that.
Yeah, there we go. Cross has got the answer. We need Kevin Durant to wear a wig and join the WNBA to prove a point.
Yeah, but Biden forgets that they have video of him telling him about all this shit 20 years ago about how he hated gays and transgender.
Yeah, and he was against it. And if you heard that story where supposedly when he was like graduating high school, he saw some guys kissing and his dad said...
back in the 60s, that shit didn't happen.
Yeah.
2 men
50s, that would have been the 50s, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but
he's like 80.
Well, 50s or 60s. But the fact is that the 2 buildings he talked about that they walked each left to go to were like 8 miles apart. So don't tell me that story was so fucking full of holes.
Oh, yeah. Like, well, if you looked at his past, he used to be super against gay marriage. Speak out. If you weren't basically what he's against now, if you weren't straight white people,
Yep.
he was against you.
Remember, he was putting blacks in jail back in the '95 crime bill.
Oh yeah, he was the main proprietor
Exactly.
of that, like pushing it, like it was his crime bill.
He's such a fucking hypocrite. But I really think that he is completely senile now and doesn't remember all that shit. Okay.
Or he's
Oh, yeah.
just a really good actor and he's
You
pretending.
gotta realize he's 80 years old now. 80 fucking years old.
Yeah, either he's senile or he is really good at acting like that so that we can get away with shit. I think he's lost
He's out
his
of
mind.
his. Only thing he thinks about every day is when he's going to go to sleep and when is he going to get his ice cream. That's the only two fucking things.
Just like you. Well, you also wonder about when you're going to get your diaper changed, but he'll be there soon.
Okay.
PCM's all speaking of, it's about time for another change.
It'll be a cold day in hell before I ever wear a fucking Depends chain. I would rather shit in my pants than wear a fucking Depends.
Well, there's no difference. The only difference.
And I've done that many, many times. Okay.
He's like shit in my pants all the time. Never wear Depends.
Now I haven't done it within the last month, so I've been good.
He just wears latex on underwear.
See, the problem is when you get older, there's certain foods that do not work well in your system, and I don't know what they are.
Even as I now, I have stomach.
The worst thing is for me is when I go to the movies. That oil that they put on the popcorn, that butter, that oil butter or whatever, my system doesn't like it.
And yet you still always do it every week, huh?
Yeah, but I haven't had a problem in a couple. I don't put as much on anymore. I just put. I used to fill up. It would drip from the bottom of the bucket. That's how much oil I put on there.
Oh God.
Or butter.
Gross.
Because now they have those little things where you can do it yourself at the end of each aisle. You know, they used to put it on for you, but now they have those dispensers. And I've had people line up behind me going, "Hey, can you leave some for me?"
Really?
Yeah, I've emptied those things before.
Ew, gross. What do you got, like soggy popcorn?
Well, I remember one day, probably about 6 months ago, I was really hungry. I ate I never usually finish all the popcorn. I looked down at the bottom. There was like half an inch of butter.
Oh, gross.
And I tell you, that day I did have an accident before I got home.
Did you watch?
I did watch John Wick 4. It's the best of the Wick. It's the best one.
Really?
I can't believe that each one is better than this one, but I'm not going to tell you anything about it if you're a Wick fan, so you're going to have to go watch it.
I didn't even realize they put out a fourth one, but
oh yeah, it's the best one.
It's Keanu Reeves still too, or did they replace him with some?
No, he's in there.
Girl.
He's in there.
Oh, I thought they might replace him with a tranny of color.
No, there's nobody else could play the part that he plays in that.
Dude, they were talking about replacing James Bond with a black female.
I know. I can't believe I heard that too. But anyway, Keanu Reeves is just like he is in that movie. That when he's in public, you think he's doing a movie. He's that stupid, or that kind of, you know how you call him.
He's supposed to be like one of the nicest, most genuine people in Hollywood.
Yeah, but he has like a speech impediment where he talks real slow, like he's on drugs all the time, like he's all stoned out. It's cool. I like it. He's got the long stringy hair.
He makes some of the coolest custom motorcycles out there. They are not cheap.
Now, I never saw any of the Matrix movies, though.
I'm not a big fan of the Matrix movies.
But wasn't he the star of the Matrix?
Yeah, he's one of the two stars. Him and what's his name?
I never saw that.
And then the guy or the bad guy, I don't know his name.
But if you're a John Wick fan, and I've seen all four, this is definitely the best one. And usually sequels are not the best.
Yeah, and as the sequels drag on, they usually get worse.
What does Cross say? I swear they sprinkle crack. That movie theater popcorn.
Yeah.
You know they had to stop doing those where they put in the movie. There's those little blips and you don't really see them, but your brain sees them.
Oh, like those subconscious.
Make you think about buying candy and popcorn and all that. They got sued for doing that.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like one frame, right? I seen something before about that. They would throw
you
in
don't
one
really
frame.
see it, but your mind sees it. And somebody took him to court and they sued him and they had to stop.
Wow, I didn't know that. They sued him and shit. But I remember I had watched something about that, how it'll be like.
Well, the reason it happened is that the lawyer that sued him, the guy said he gained about 300 pounds because he had to keep going back to the theater every week.
We talking about like subliminal shit?
Yeah, that's subliminal. Yeah, he got stuck on eating M&Ms from the seeing that thing. They were subliminal M&Ms. So the guy ended up he was like 150 pounds. He turned into 300 pounds, and he sued. People sued for all kinds of shit. And he said, "Yeah, he went to this lawyer.
He must have been California."
He told the lawyer, he goes, "You got to sue the shows. I can't stop from going to movies and eating M&Ms." All kinds of shit.
Only in like California or New York would you win a case like that.
Yeah.
Like when when people sued McDonald's because they were fat. I eat McDonald's all the time and now I'm fat. But that's your fault.
Subliminal is like a crack dealer just giving you free crack and he knows you're going to get hooked. So
yeah. Or you remember the lady who burned herself on her coffee and then sued McDonald's for like $2-3 million because she burnt herself on her hot coffee. So now because of her, they have to put those hot coffee warnings on all the cups.
Yeah.
It's
Morning
fucking
hot.
coffee, you dumb fuck. What did you order iced coffee? No, stupid. Like people are
that's why the court systems are so overbooked. People are doing these trivial.
But if she got cold coffee, she would have complained about it. You get cold coffee, they complain. You get hot coffee, they sue.
Yep.
That's funny shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's people that sue their neighbors because they make too much noise. Their TV or their music's too loud or their lawnmower's too loud. It's amazing.
What about the burglar that fell through the moon, the sun, what's it called again? Like the light,
the skylight.
Yeah, the skylight. He fell through, like looking in to rob the place, and he landed on a knife that was sitting on their countertop, and he sued them and won.
Yep.
That was what, about 2000, probably early 2000s.
Yeah, there's all kinds of shit like that.
That was the start of like the just stupid bullshit people sue for in the U.S. It was, I remember, between that coffee one with McDonald's and the burglar falling through the skylight and fucking and getting fucking stabbed and suing and winning.
What about these people that take these rodents and put it in food and then go back to the store and say, "I found a rat in my food," and they take them to court. And a lot of times these companies don't want to fuck with it and they just pay it off.
Dogecoin pumping. Let's go, baby.
I want to hear about Shiba Inu pumping.
Come on, baby. Let's fucking go. Yeah, she's ripping. Oh, it's a 15-minute chart. But yeah, it's ripping. Oh, that's cool. I like it. I'm gonna make some money on some Dogecoin.
Oh, there's another one. It looks like in England, a family of a burglar who fell through the skylight in a school breaks fall in their bid to sue council and now faces £260,000 legal bill after they won $250,000.
Hey, how about the guy that's going to go to jail for 11 years because he made that meme of Hillary Clinton during the 2016 election? You know, he put out a meme saying, "Don't go to the polls, just vote online." Now he got
What?
convicted. He got 11 years for making
What?
a meme of Hillary Clinton. That's why our fucking
You're
justice.
sure that's not right-wing propaganda, right?
No, that's for real. Look it up. Look, Google man going to jail for making a meme of Hillary Clinton. I can't remember his name. He made the meme. It just said, "Don't vote. Don't go to the polls. Just go online and vote for Hillary Clinton." It's something stupid like that. Now he's facing 11 years in federal prison for that.
Wow.
You know where it's from? New York.
Yeah, 3 days ago, Douglas McKay.
Yeah, Douglas something.
Also known as Ricky Vaughn, was convicted today by a federal jury in Brooklyn. See, like I said, California and New York, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Only in fucking Brooklyn.
Hey, if they can indict the president, they can indict anybody. So
because he faces 10 years in prison, and it says right here, Trump supporter found guilty. Is the way the headline
but
reads.
that's bullshit. He wasn't a Trump supporter. He just didn't like Hillary Clinton. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that justice, the DOJ, and the FBI are so weaponized that they can get away with fucking murder now.
Oh, supposedly he made 4,900 Democrats think that they could vote by phone. Well, that's their fault for being stupid enough.
Exactly. But
that's
4,900
idiots.
You know, now they're going to come after white people for making memes of black people. You can't do that anymore. That's racist.
Yeah,
but black people can do that, but we can't make a meme now of a black person. So when we show that film of that girl being knocked over, you could get in trouble for that, Sheep.
Which one?
Oh, yeah, I know.
You know, the fat girl getting knocked over.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, well, I don't care.
She's white.
Oh no, or the little kid yelling out the F word, or suck a
suck. She's sucking that motherfucking dick.
That's fucking entertaining.
So I wouldn't play that one too much on YouTube anymore. They
don't know what you're saying. You was sucking that motherfucking dick. Girl, you sucking that motherfucking dick. You don't even know what you're talking about. You sucking that motherfucking dick.
Now, if Morpheus,
I wouldn't play it. I go and play it.
Yeah, if Morpheus played that, he'd be okay. But we can't play that because we're white. See,
because we're the other you. We're the other you people.
That's right.
Yeah.
So they're coming after us for doing memes of black people.
That's funny. Well, they can kiss my ass.
Yeah.
And suck on my motherfucking dick.
Yeah, because first of all, we equally make fun of we actually make fun of white people more because
I mean, the left is trying to make everything we do as white people racist anymore.
So is this okay?
Nobody will let me suck their dicks.
Yeah. So white guy.
We were talking about a Mustang driver at the time.
That's a white guy against a white guy. So that Morpheus was in the picture, so they could attach that to Morpheus.
And besides, they just know that's a Mustang driver.
But it's so fucked up anymore in the world. You can't even do anything. You can't say anything. You can't like anything that they don't like, or you're a white supremacist or a racist.
Hey, Mike, why don't you tell us about it?
Oh, it's a world I grew up in, and you could use the N-word anytime you wanted, man. I would just always use it. All my friends, we could just say, hey, N-word, how you doing, buddy? Oh, okay, bro. But nowadays, you even think about it. Even the thought police are. If you think about it, the N-word, yeah, just come right after you.
Oh, man, dang, man, tell us more. Man, I'll tell you what, when you tell me you got some stories, buddy. Can you imagine back in his day they had boys drinking fountain, girls drinking fountain, for the white people, and everybody else's.
Yeah,
Everybody else's also happened to be a urinal.
If you were black, you sat in the back of the bus back in those days.
Dude, you know what? That's where by the time I was a kid, that's where cool people sat in the back of the bus.
Like, well, I did. I went to sit back there. My dad grabbed me by the neck and said, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going to go sit in the back." No, we don't sit in the back of the bus.
We're nerdy white people. Only the cool people sit in the back.
And there was nobody else in the back of the bus. That's what was really strange. There was nobody. Oh, yeah. It was only white people on the bus that day.
Oh, yeah? Tell us more about it, Mike. What? About the bus?
Man, when you're 5 years old, you don't understand that racist shit. I don't know.
You're just racist, right? Yeah, I mean, it just is what it is when you're 5 from your age. Right? People are just born racist. When
but you got to realize, back in the 50s and 60s, you didn't call them black, it was colored people. Okay? They didn't use the word black.
Back in Mike's days, white children's first words were probably something racist.
Yeah. So it was colored people back when I was a kid. Because we didn't have any Mexicans or anything. All we had was black people. So
shouldn't have been talking shit.
We didn't have Chinese or Vietnamese or Italians or nothing. It was just white and black.
Mike, would you ever go back to Vietnam on a vacation, or would you stay away from there forever?
No, I want to. I want to see the country that I'd missed.
You want to go back?
Yeah, I didn't get to go to Ho Chi Minh City yet. Saigon is really beautiful. I don't know if you ever watched any of Clover's when he lived in Saigon. It's beautiful there. You could live stay there for like $5 a day.
Yeah, I know you could live like pretty comfortably for pretty cheap.
He had a really nice condo up at the top of this building. He paid like $125 a month.
Jeez.
He could go get a meal and a drink for like $6.
Yeah, I looked at a little bit of like tourist because I actually thought about that. I was like, I wonder if PCM, if he got the opportunity to go back there, because I'm sure a lot of guys, they have the PTSD. They're like, I don't want to go back there ever.
And it wouldn't bother me because I don't think I'd remember it. I just want to see what the country's like without all these little VC running around trying to shoot your ass. But I really like Hong Kong. I went to R&R in Hong Kong, but that was back in '69. It's a little different now, but that's really a beautiful city.
And
come on, baby, let's go.
All those dongs, you'd be able to play with all those dongs you've been saving all those years.
Yeah, I got all those dongs in the garage. I don't think they're worth anything anymore, though. I think they changed their monetary system in Vietnam. But we got to watch out for this digital currency they're trying to come up with. They're trying to make a move on this shit. It's not a good thing.
What is their intention of trying to outlaw other cryptos?
No, they're going to get rid of the dollar and go to the digital dollar.
But are they going to try and also get rid of other cryptos so only theirs can function in the country? Is that their
intention? Because everything will be digital, and then they can shut you down if they want to. They can control what you spend, how much you can spend, and if you can spend. If you're a good boy.
If you're a good boy.
They could just cut your bank account with a flip of a switch on a computer. Then what are you going to do?
Yeah. Well, that's something that the Bible warned about, that eventually if you don't follow their rules, take the mark of the beast, that they will stop you from being able to buy stuff.
And
And
then the other thing we got to worry about is all these countries now that are teaming up with China, like Brazil, and they're going to stop using the American dollar. They're going to fucking ruin the American dollar. Your dollar is not going to be worth shit.
whose
If we
fault
let
is
it
that
happen.
though? Whose
Huh?
fault is that? It's our government's fault.
I know it's our government, but what can we do about it? We can't do it. We're
Nothing.
just fucking slaves.
Yeah. I mean, it's our government's fault that they did that shit, that they basically they basically gave our asses to China.
I know. So that way we need to load up on Bitcoin and BNB so we can say fuck them when they come with that digital dollar. We got
Yeah,
our
Mike,
own.
you have a garage full of dongs, don't you?
Yep. I got ding dongs in the garage. Yep.
He's got dongs for days.
Dongs,
Big
for
dongs,
days.
little dongs.
Like a million dong is worth like 30 cents.
So the dongs. That's why you love it over there, because the dongs are so cheap. You can get a
Yeah.
million dongs for 30 cents.
Well, just like if you go to Italy, it's like a million lira to buy a cup of coffee.
That's not a dong though, dude. A lira is not cool.
Inflation is upon us with the dong.
PCM's like, I can get a million dongs for 30 cents over there. I can't even get that in San Francisco at a 49ers game.
But anyway, really, that we got to think about what the fucking government's trying to do to us with the DOJ and now with our money system. I mean, I'll be gone and buried in the ground, but you guys are going to have to fuck with it. You're going to live another 20, 30, 40 years, so you're going to see this shit.
Yeah.
You guys need to stand up now because this new generation doesn't give a fuck. All they think about is cutting off their dicks and breasts and walking around with gay pride shit on. Look what they're doing to the hockey. I feel good that these hockey players said, "Fuck you! I'm going to wear that thing out there in practice."
Oh yeah, good
It's
for
a bunch
them.
of shit.
See, you know why? Because hockey's a man sport. You know who goes a whole month with those pride jerseys? Soccer players.
But the other thing, the two brothers, the Russian guys, they said if they wore that shit, if they went back to Russia, they'd fucking castrate them.
Yeah, they would literally face crimes.
That's right, exactly. So that's the other reason they're Russian.
Yeah, that
Orthodox.
was those guys were, I don't think were brothers, the two Russians, were they? There are two brothers that were refusing, but they're not Russians, but they were the two brothers that were Christians from Florida.
But the Russian player said that they didn't want to wear them because
I know for a fact there was two Russian players from one team, but that straight up were like, fuck no, we're not wearing that. Like, even if we wanted to, do you know what would happen in our country to us?
But here's the thing I can't get my head around. There's less than 0.1% people that are trans. So what is the fucking NHL going after those people? They don't come to a game. How many times have you seen a guy wearing a fucking gay shirt at a hockey game?
There's got people that like all sports, dude. There's some very manly gay men out there.
Do they really have to cater to them? Give them a whole night?
No, I don't. They give, dude. In some sports, they give them more than a night. Soccer gives them, I think, the whole Pride Month.
Yeah.
They
Look
wear.
what the Mexicans got now. They got a whole fucking month.
Well, and the other thing with the hockey thing is it's only, from my understanding, is it's only their only jerseys, Pride jerseys they wear is during warm-ups, but during the game, they still wear their standard ones.
Yeah, but their hockey sticks got gay flags on them.
Oh yeah, dude. There's a guy at the rink, and I wanted to be like, what the fuck? But I know he's talking about his
flags
wife.
on their hockey sticks.
Yeah, there's a dude. He's got his all of his tape. It's like rainbow tape. So he's got like on his blade and on his handle, it's like a rainbow. But he talks about his wife and shit. You know, he's talked about his family before. But
yeah, you know what's going to happen? We're going to see it in baseball, then football, then basketball. It's just going to creep into all of it.
Football's all well. I know soccer. All the soccer fans are slowly.
Well, they're gay anyway, so that's.
Well, that's why, dude. Hey, that's why at the freaking World Cup, the country that hosted it had to say any of that stuff, and you're going to be removed.
Yeah, that was the worst country. That was the worst country to have a soccer match.
I know they bought it, but because dude, like, and because you don't have to like say if there was a big NFL tournament or hockey tournament or basketball tournament, they wouldn't even have to verbally say that, like, even in their countries, like, hey, to the fans of this thing going on, we better not.
Hey, Budweiser beer is coming out with something about LGBTQ on their cans for the summer.
What?
Yeah, Budweiser is falling to the tranny people.
It's disgusting, the wokeness. Like,
they're gonna make a one-off beer for a short time.
Well, you know what, they act like, oh, we don't have we're fighting for our rights. What rights? You have the right to be who you are. You have the right to love whoever you want. You have the right to marry whoever you want. Nobody is stopping you or saying what you can or can't do. People, you're not getting. Black people got treated like shit. You know what I mean?
I haven't done a wedgie on a gay person since the 60s, so I stopped doing it. Remember, we used to take those gay kids out to the
completely honest. In this country, in this day and age, you have a better chance of somebody doing something terrible to you because you're black than because you're gay or tranny.
This whole thing started when RuPaul started that drag show.
No, it started when Caitlyn Jenner's.
No, RuPaul was before Caitlyn Jenner.
No, I know that, but it wasn't that big because I grew up when I was a kid. RuPaul was like, in the 90s, RuPaul was really big. Like he was all over all the TV shows and.
That's a tranny, right?
Yeah, dude. The dude's like almost 7 foot tall. He's a huge guy too. But RuPaul, was like the big one throughout the 90s, but still wasn't like. It wasn't until soon as the Caitlyn Jenners, Bruce became Caitlyn, is when it all started changing. I saw it in my daughter, my youngest daughter. That's when her and her friends all started, because they voted Caitlyn Jenner's the most courageous athlete of the year, or whatever it was, the year that he decided he was going to be a girl.
Well,
and the runner-up.
There's one good group in the world that you could be in, and they're not have to worry about gay people. That's a motorcycle club.
Or Muslim.
Well, I don't want to be a Muslim. I'd rather be in a motorcycle club.
Yeah, apparently, but the club I'm in now, before I was ever in it, they had some guy. I don't know if I think he was got all the way to the point of prospecting, but like was some really cool dude, super dependable, reliable guy. And then it somehow, like, because of his Facebook, like he had like dudes wearing leather, and someone pointed it out, and he's all like, yeah, I'm gay, you guys didn't know? And they were like, yeah, no, you can't. Sorry, you can't be. You could be our friend still and come hang out sometimes, but you can't be in the club. Just the way it is. They have their own.
I got nothing against gay people. Just don't try to force that shit on me.
Exactly, dude. I have had friends that 2 gay men in my life I've known that I would give my life to protect theirs.
Yeah, I have a real good friend. His name is Mike. He's gay, and we go out to dinner all the time and hang out. It doesn't bother me a bit. In fact, he doesn't even act gay. You wouldn't know it unless he told you he was gay.
I've had friends like that too, where if they don't tell you, but then they have no problem.
He rides motorcycles. He rides dirt bikes. He rides off. Now, he did have AIDS, but he beat it. Okay, he's in remission.
Can they technically be in remission? I mean, I know people live with AIDS.
Well, he was deathly ill. He was real skinny. He looked like he.
Is he like your age? So he caught it back in the heyday.
Yeah, I think he's a little about 10 years younger than me. I forget. I think he's in his mid-60s. But when I first met him, he was really bad. I thought he was dying. And he said, no, I've got AIDS, and then they came out with a certain medicine, and in about 3 years, man, you wouldn't even recognize the guy. That's how he just came back to life.
Yeah, that was like Magic Johnson.
But Magic never really showed the symptoms of AIDS. Okay.
He started getting thin. Magic started.
But they always questioned him about if he really had AIDS or not.
Magic did start to look sucked up for a while there, and he kind of dropped off the public's view is what he did. And then he started coming back when he like started getting, gaining weight back.
Yeah, but he's not gay. How did he get AIDS?
That guy used to bang a lot of chicks, dude. Like he openly admitted he was, cheating on his wife. He was like what was it? Doctor was it Julius Erving? Was that the one who banged supposedly like thousands of women?
No,
player?
It was Will
Wilt Chamberlain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wilt the Stilt
He
Chamberlain.
said he banged 20,000 women.
Yeah, well, apparently Magic Johnson was like trying
Think
to
about
catch
how
up
long
to
it
him.
would take you to bang 20,000 women.
Well, when you're like some super famous black guy with probably with a like 14-inch dong, you probably get like 5 or 10 at once.
I mean, think about that. I don't know 20,000 women.
You're muted if you're talking to us, Sheep.
I don't even. Yeah, you're
Probably a
muted.
bunch of gangbangs.
I
Yeah,
don't
right.
even know 20. I don't even know 20,000 women. Okay.
Yeah, well, his dick does.
I'm surprised you haven't got AIDS. All the women you banged.
Yeah.
Did you ever test yourself?
Fuck you, bitch!
I never caught anything.
Yeah.
Ever.
Do you ever test yourself for AIDS?
I have. I used to.
Okay.
I had some girls that would be like, "You need to go
Sure,
get
you
tested."
banged some skanky bitches.
Oh yeah, but they were always high-end skanks. I would have caught that high-end AIDS.
Well, what's a high-end skank?
High-end, like high-end,
Yeah, what's a high-end skank?
like really, really hot, nerdy whores, like the ones that you look at and you're like, "Damn, she is a 10," and then she opens her mouth and you're like, "What a cunt!" Just keep your mouth shut.
Kind of like that girl that tried to get you and Mike in trouble for your girlfriends.
No, it wasn't Mike. It was me and Sheep. She was gonna try and get in trouble.
Yeah,
she didn't get
what's
either.
her name?
Maddie the fatty.
Oh, Maddie the fatty. That's it.
Yeah. Hey.
You guys banned her, didn't you?
Yeah, Maddie the fatty. Yeah, she can go. She can go get. She should. What she needs to do is she needs to take care of them screaming ass kids she always has in the background. That's what she needs to do. Apparently, she still has that shit going on. Kids be screaming "Bah!" in the background, and she's all like, "Oh, you guys think I'm cute? Bitch, you go take care of your kids. Don't worry about
it. Seen a picture of her.
There you are.
Oh shit!
You've seen a picture.
That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, Maddie. She used to share like her own stickers she made of herself all the time in the group.
Oh. So she's a narcissist.
Oh, for
Dude,
sure.
they designed that shit fucked up.
Is that water? Is that water they're sliding on?
Yeah, I think someone got a little math wrong somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah, so yeah, dude, like they got.
I think he added what he should have subtracted.
Yeah. Oh my god. What the hell, dude?
Hey, do they still have that?
Oh, you know what it was? Oh,
because they pushed him.
Maybe, but maybe yeah. You're not supposed to go down with more than one, or maybe not.
Yeah,
even
well, that's the first thing I thought was like they're letting them go down like that, where they push the other guy.
That single tube though would probably screwed shit up too, because
yeah.
Do they still have the
less
water?
weight?
Because they got pushed the wrong way too. Instead of getting pushed up and
there you are.
I think he steered it wrong. That's what it was.
Yeah, because they shot him when they went up and did their turn, like on the ramp. They just shot him straight up. He didn't go up and angle back down. He went straight up and straight back down.
I think he was facing backwards when he came back down, and he didn't realize the slide.
Was he facing backwards? Let's watch it again,
Sheep.
Sheep.
Backward. Watch it again. He was facing backwards.
Oh, that would really. He was just turning. He just saw it. Like he looked over and saw it. And I was like, "Fuck!" Or what?
Just
Can
right.
they still have that water park in Vegas?
Oh, good.
Yeah, well, not the one when you live there.
Not the
Wet n
original
Wild.
one, the good one.
Oh,
They have Wet and Wild still, but it's now
Hey, I
out
heard
in the
that-
Southwest.
I heard that he was back the other
shit.
day. Naga was back.
Yeah. He's supposed to be here today.
Oh,
He's supposed to be
really?
here today. Yeah, I got to write to him.
Well,
Did he
he's
get
going
his
to come on the show.
reparations? Wonder if he got his reparations.
Hey, Mike, if he comes on the show, let's not make the reparations jokes.
All right. Well, wasn't
They
he
could-
pushing for reparations?
If we were closer with him, oh yeah, give him shit. But
You see what they're doing in San Francisco, right? They're trying to
Are
give
they-
him $5 million.
plus 97,000 a year.
Yeah, for their life.
Plus, they could buy a house for $1.
Right, $1, right?
Wow.
Man, I'm about to go get my DNA
Yeah.
test and prove that I've got just enough black. And I'm moving to Frisco,
Yeah, how
baby.
they gonna tell? How they gonna know if you have black in you or not?
Well, yeah, I was watching on Greg Gutfeld, like Tyrus was saying, like he used Kat Timpf as an example. He's like, so say for Kat here has maybe her great-great-grandfather was black or something. And so what does that mean now? She's a white girl. Does she now qualify for it because she had a black grand? Because he was, you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I
Tyrus
watch it
and all that.
every night.
Yeah, because Tyrus is half black himself, but he identifies always as a black man, you know?
Yeah. Do you know that he used to be Snoop Dogg's bodyguard?
I don't think I knew that. I know that he was a bodyguard. That's actually how he ended up on Gutfeld's show. He was
Before he was a wrestler. He was a bodyguard for Snoop.
okay, dude. He's like 50 and he's still wrestling.
Yep, he's still a champion.
Yeah, I know. He always has that belt on his
but
shoulder.
wrestling is fake. Okay,
it don't matter if it's fake, dude. It's physically tough. It's very hard physically.
But look, they plan their stunts in the.
I know, but it still hurts. They're trained to take the hits and how to do them, but it still hurts. That's why a lot of them end up addicted to painkillers.
Yeah, but they probably use furniture that's made to break away.
From what all of them, every time I've heard them talk about chairs, like when they hit each other with the chairs, I've always heard them say, like when you watch documentaries, that the chairs are fucking real. The chairs are 100% real. Sometimes they just might take some of the bracing out of them so they like don't hurt as bad. But now the tables, a lot of guys have said before that they put like a thin like little
coins about to pass Cardano.
Yeah, because remember that I've gone to one wrestling match in my life, and I went.
This
went
one
with,
actually shows hex in the place it should be. So
remember,
I thought that Coinpack Briefka had them in the same place as everyone else. I thought only Nomics had hex up there.
No, Nomics like dropped him a while back, but still everybody just used Nomics because it was.
Remember, Austin, me, and Mad Dog and Bones went to a wrestling match in Vegas.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because Austin was a big fan, right?
Yeah, that looked pretty real when we were there, even though we weren't that close. Where $600 seats were sitting like 20 rows back. Thank you, Austin, you big piece of shit. Oh, we're going to sit next to the ring. You didn't tell me we were going to be 20 rows back.
Yeah, because Austin is the big wrestling guy, right? Wasn't he like
it was the inaugural AEW meet in Vegas back in 2 years ago.
What the fuck?
And then I almost died falling over on the escalator.
Oh yeah, the escalator or whatever.
Yeah, Mad Dog caught me, or I would have hit my head on those metal steps.
Yeah, I've heard that story before.
So yeah, let me see.
Thank God he was behind me.
Yeah, you guys probably look cute. Wasn't that the same trip where you guys went and watched Pitbull or whatever his name is?
Yeah, fuck. I never even heard of Pitbull, so I had no idea.
If Hex keeps lagging, Dogecoin's gonna fucking pass Hex.
Hey, that Pitbull.
You know what market cap?
Yeah, and market cap. Only a few
I'm
billion away.
surprised it hasn't. Doge is way more mainstream than Hex. Everything else there is pretty mainstream though.
Yeah.
How come Tether's so high? That's
'Cause they,
a that's a
Maybe someday Elon will put the Hex logo on Twitter.
but it isn't Tether a stable coin.
I don't think he'd ever be that pathetic. He probably doesn't
Probably
like
not.
heart.
Isn't Tether a stable coin?
Tether is a stablecoin. Yes, USD
Well,
coins.
why
up
is
there
it
too.
up
They
there
just
with
have,
all the other coins?
because they have a huge market cap because they're
They're always printing. They're like the feds.
yeah.
I heard like 2 years ago that they don't have
They
that
don't.
dollar per
They have
dollar.
like 10% or some shit like that.
They probably
Yeah.
don't. Nobody cares.
No, but if everybody went to cash out, then
Mike, I watched a special about that when we, I don't know where, if it was YouTube or Netflix, when we were doing Wick Hunter. Because remember, Wick Hunter was all Tether based.
Yeah,
I had seen something back then
I
about
heard that the Tether is cooking the books.
They're always cooking the books.
Well, they are for
But
sure.
they ain't going
cooking
anywhere.
books, but it is what it is, right?
They've been around
Hey, does
forever.
Coin Paprika have a portfolio tracker like Nomics had?
I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
I wanna
this
pee.
portfolio right here.
Because that was what I liked about Nomics. I really liked their portfolio
Yeah.
tracker. The other, like the said, the
Yeah,
other ones
see?
I have just
Create
as
your
good.
portfolio. So yeah. Ooh shit. That'll be funny if Dogecoin dethrones fucking Hex.
honestly,
I
I'm
will,
surprised it's not already.
I'm almost in profit on this Doge trade. I literally longed the top, the very top. Like you can almost not even get the top as close as I did.
I don't know. I bought some tops, man.
Yeah, you did. So yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm just gonna hold this bitch. I added a little bit. My liquidation is now 3 cents, 3.3 cents. But this thing's loaded, dude.
What's your fees looking like so far?
Nothing, man. Like commission funding fee, 28 cents, 19 cents, 30 cents. So it's not charging me shit.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I just loaded another 5 racks in there today. So my I got some more APX.
USDT is what you use for that, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I would get on here and just put a little long in, baby. Put a little long in. But I mean, you got to have money to make money, though. You know, like you don't want to fucking get that anywhere close to that liquidation, and to do that, you can only use a portion of your. You see, I'm way up here, 4.32. That's pretty high. But as long as Bitcoin don't fucking take another shit, bitch. But something tells me, dude, that Dogecoin is just gonna keep doing its thing because of the hype it's got right now. Like it's outperforming Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, it's
right
gonna
now.
be even more in the faces of no coiners now.
Yep, exactly.
Because that's one of the ones where no coiners would always be like Doge. Remember that like 2 years ago?
Yeah, no coiners were just buying Dogecoin. Like
Oh, I bought some. Like I'd have people I haven't talked to in forever that said they wanted to learn about crypto and they'd hit me up. I bought Doge. Like that became my nemesis. Anytime people would tell me they bought Doge, I'd be like, then figure it out yourself.
Hey, I bought Doge 3 years ago. I had a couple of million of them, and I sold them when they were worthless. How do you think I feel? They were like 1 or 2 Satoshis when I bought them.
Wow.
Who knew that somebody take it over? No. It was a coin that wasn't worth anything. Even the guy that made it said
it was a joke.
This is a joke.
They never kept any.
Yeah.
In fact, I still have my Doge wallet on my computer. You know, they had its own wallet.
Nice. Yeah, I had a.
Wish I had some.
Yeah,
Doge.
I had a fucking.
Oh, my!
Had like a Bitcoin wallet.
Oh, I just hit the 0 on my timer.
They use the same. Dogecoin is just like I believe it's a copy of Bitcoin. The algorithm.
Huh. Hey, let me ask you something. Maybe you can tell me. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, when you set this thing up for auto redeposit, Isn't it supposed to deposit that it back in and not go into your vault, your wallet?
When you what?
Okay, that little thing, that new thing they put up where you can set to auto deposit. It'll auto redeposit when it hits the timer at 0.
On what? On what Arc?
On ARC, right? There's a button now that you can click for auto redeposit.
Yeah, the deposit button down there at the bottom.
Okay, but I've had it on for 3 days and it keeps putting it back into my wallet. The part that that my 40 or 29% doesn't go back in.
No, that's for your auto allocation, dude. The deposit button.
No. I'm talking about where your CWR is. Your available
CWR.
rewards.
Yeah.
Look at that little button up there. See that little button? Click on that.
Right here?
Yeah. Now we'll see where it says auto redeposit.
Oh, yeah, it should auto redeposit it.
It doesn't do it. It puts it in my my wallet balance.
Do you have?
I never noticed that.
Yeah, it's a new thing.
Do you have it on? Do you have it on auto allocation?
Yes, I do.
Then it might not work with that. I don't know. It might just be when you.
Is that only for manual settings?
It might be just for manual. Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to ask old Atlas. I don't think he's still out there, but
yeah. You didn't know they had that button there, Shane?
No, I'm looking at it right now.
It's a new thing they added.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, here's my little shithead. Hey, what are you doing, little pea buddy? He loves to lick.
Go take a shit on the floor.
That's one thing I love about that. One of my little guys. He rarely will lick. You can like go face to face and he'll pull away. The other one, the little mini pin. Oh, she will stick her tongue up your nose and tickle your.
He cleans out my ears, and I tell you, my ears are the cleanest they can be. He loves. He'll sit there and stick that tongue in my ear for like 5 minutes.
Ew, Mike.
He's trying to get that wax, I guess. I don't know. A pug will eat anything. My
NDV's getting low on this one.
He even eats his own dog shit. Okay, I'm at 2.448. That's probably the highest I can get, right?
Oh my God, Bud Light.
Yeah.
Is putting that tranny boy, that one who's gotten.
I just told you that. I told you they're putting it on their cans.
Yeah, here's a picture of it though.
I know, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, dudes. Can you imagine? Okay, let's be honest. Let's think about your average person that drinks Bud Light. They're probably not always, and I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but there are a lot of times they're going to be more of your hillbilly, white trash, NASCAR watching, football freaking, cheering dude that is not going to want to drink a beer with some tranny kid on it,
Exactly. This whole world is going to is bowing down to the trans organization.
But if they put a female, like let's say, I don't know, we'll just say Pamela Anderson in her heyday. They put her on a Bud Light like that. Oh, it would be, look at them sexualizing this woman and they're giving unrealistic,
hey, I'm sure we're gonna see that trans swimmer guy on a Wheaties box someday. Okay, Breakfast of Champions,
right?
Leah Thompson or Thomas or whatever his fucking name is. Used to be Lee Thomas. He was, when he was a male swimmer, he was like 196th in the world.
Yeah.
He goes, the number one as he goes against women.
Oh, did you hear about the girls on the team? Like they've come out publicly and say how he would go into the locker room. He was, kind of being kind of creepy and just being a male, and they were all uncomfortable. And they said he was full blown male down there, had everything going on, and their coach didn't warn them. Hey, we've got this transgender person coming in to join the women's team. They just came into the locker room one day without knowing, and here's a dude with his dong flopping out. Like those poor girls. Like, imagine how uncomfortable that would be as a woman. Like, you're not seeing this person, whether they really are transgender or they did it so they could finally win a race because they sucked.
Yeah, especially if it's a young girl that's is a virgin, has never seen that before.
Even as a guy, if I was I'll use an example. So we had when we were doing practice. So, there's 2 locker rooms every practice. You can go to either one. And then women always have their own. There's a women's locker room. This girl came in, pretty sure she wasn't a lesbian. The guy she was with might have even been her husband. But this guy and a girl come into the locker room and she starts changing out like with all the other guys. Like, I don't ever get down butt ass naked, but there's dudes over here, they take all their clothes off butt ass naked and put their jock strap on. And it's like, I was uncomfortable, like, because I was thinking, like, why is she in here? Like, I didn't want to be that one dude to be like, why are you in here? There's a girls' locker room. But it was just uncomfortable. So for me as a man to be uncomfortable like that, imagine as a woman what it would be like. Because men are a lot more aggressive. And this woman, she was in no way creepy. Nothing weird about her. It was just knowing, there's a girl there while you're changing out or doing whatever,
Yeah, this world is not like it was when I grew up. When I was your
Not even when I grew up, dude. It's a different world. It's since the Obama era, like his second term. First term, he didn't change too much shit. Second term is when everything started getting real cuckoo.
There's going to be a revolution.
I hope it's
not
a
civil war.
I hope it's not violence, but
now you got trannies buying guns, so
yeah, and encouraging other ones to take up arms. Like, that's the worst thing to do too. Like, I seen a bunch of like conservative guys, like YouTubers. They're like, really, who's been training with guns the last 20 years? Not you guys. Like the one that we showed you, the person's like click, 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 just ejecting. And he goes, you know what I see? I see someone that knows how to eject rounds out of a gun. Oh, do you like? And you're trying to scare people that have their whole life have been shooting and waiting for the moment that somebody comes at them. Like, and most of Antifa are transgender too. Not all of them, but I would guess probably at least half of them are probably transgender.
There's going to be some trannies that are going to get blown away. You watch it. People are not going to put up with this stuff. It's going to really be bad. We got enough killing in the world.
Right. I'm going to get off here. You guys want to stay on?
Nah, we can call it.
Yeah, we can call it.
We bashed enough things today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you probably won't get.
Hey, nobody likes Mondays for a reason.
Yeah.
Right. Later, guys. See you tomorrow.
Win, Lambo, yellow, Lambo, 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 shooting to the moon,
And go.
I wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. We wanna palm, palm. I wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. We wanna palm, palm. Let's go get palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. We wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm. Lambo, yellow, Lambo, win, Lambo, yellow, Lambo. I wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. We wanna palm, palm. Let's go get palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. We wanna palm, palm, palm.
There you are.
Holy fucking shit. Ma! Ma, come outside. There's a fucking moose or a buffalo or some shit they're fighting. Where the fuck are you going? Ma! Holy shit. This is some fucking National Geographic shit. Ma, call a fucking cops or the ASPCA. There's animals fighting in the front lawn. Oh shit. What the fuck? What are you doing? Okay, stop. We'll go out for a walk. Ma! Come get this fucking dog. It's pissing all over the floor. You gonna look me in the face like this is okay? Go ahead. Go take a shit while you're at it. Ma, come get him alone.
Shouldn't have been talking shit.